anything to the to the person.
Guys,
I said I just accidentally called.
It's off the rails already.
I just accidentally called fucking.
Matt got so excited. He called 911 and then hung up on them.
No, I didn't hang up. They're still on the line.
Are they still?
Or hang up?
Are they still on the line right now?
Everyone, get your clip fingers ready to watch Matt get swatted in like 10 minutes. Hopefully everything's fine.
Are we ready, guys?
I guess.
I need some Advil.
I'm gonna text someone. Tell them I accidentally called the police. So.
Oh my god.
How is everybody doing? Club, how you
I'm
doing?
scared. I'm scared.
I mean, nothing's gonna happen. He's just gonna have to go to the front door and be like, "Hey, I accidentally called the police and my phone isn't working."
Yeah,
and
that's
then they're just gonna beat the crap out of
Likely story.
I'm white.
Likely story. They just pull up their
Likely story.
resisting arrest.
Book him.
Whoop whoop. That's us under the police. Whoop whoop. Anyway, I have finals next week. Tune in to see me die live.
I had a final on Monday.
Oh god.
Yeah, me and Club are streaming our finals.
Yeah.
Why am I not?
You guys can donate. It'll mess us up. We'll have to do the bottle flip challenge. We'll have
Be sure to donate 200 million bits.
Yeah, every 1,000 bits, I feed a spoonful of cinnamon while I'm writing my final.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
If you guys can pay off all of the artwork this session, Club will.
You do not want to see that
I will stream my final.
We're gonna be here a long time, guys. I just commissioned another art piece. So
if you guys
talk about that.
Oh goodness!
I don't think that's financially fair or like reasonable.
No,
listen,
that's the
it's been
point.
a real one. It's been a real one.
Guys,
And
let's
dungeons and accidental police calls.
If we pay off the art, I'll live stream me getting swatted.
Get out of here.
Oh my
We'll
god!
time you out for the rest of the show.
That's gonna challenge Zombie. Let's be real.
Everyone, give me Larry's in chat, please. This is a Larry show dedicated to Larry.
dedicated to Larry.
Dedicated to Larry.
Dedicated lamb.
I can't do Larry. Why can't I do Larry?
Delated to
not
Larry.
high enough subscription.
Oh, you're not. See, that's how I get you. You gotta donate.
That's how I get you.
I'm a
That's
college
right.
student. I can't
Tell
afford
me your
anything. I said like a liar.
I haven't.
You can do Larry What's.
Listen.
Larry What's. Yeah. What's.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
That's
a very
animated
what.
Larry. There you go.
Hopefully, police don't come because I'm not on the line anymore. So.
Oh shit.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
Okay,
y'all.
we're gonna roll a D100 to see how fucked this episode's gonna be, and then we're gonna start. We're gonna hot drop right into recap, and everything's gonna be great. Over under 50. What are we thinking, guys?
Over.
Under.
Under.
Okay, so if we're under 50, the show's gonna be good.
Oh, I was thinking under for show's gonna be bad.
Oh, well, what do we think?
I think it's over 50. This show's gonna be good.
I think the show's gonna be good no matter what the number on that
D100
D100 is.
show we ever had. I don't know if that camera's gonna focus, but that is a 94.
Nope.
Let's go.
Get ready.
It's gonna be great.
Everybody.
Is that the chances
With
that I'm
people
gonna?
feeling sick.
What are the chances I'm
What's the
gonna not make it?
Man,
Yeah,
I
this
have
is
no
the
idea
chances
what's
you're gonna get
happening.
arrested.
Neither do I, and I run this shit, man. No clue. I can't pin stuff in.
Why did Shanti say 69?
Matt, listen. Keontae Reeves does what
That's a
Keontae
good
does.
number.
I
The
mean,
best number.
Okay,
it's a pretty
Beyond
nice
two-
number.
She on 2 Reeves.
everybody. Nick.
Yep.
The floor is yours. Bring us in. What kind of music you want? For your recap.
Sorry. Oh my god.
I know you forgot because you always message me a recap, so you're just gonna do it off the cuff. So
Oh
what
my
kind of music
god.
you want for your recap?
I had an exam this week. I was fucking busy.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
so
god.
I
dirty.
had 2 exams on Friday.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. You want to see my session notes? Let's show the stream my session notes real quick. Everyone.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
Nick, I'll do it this week if you want to do it next week.
Please. I Like I'm sure I could do it, but I just won't be happy if I do it and realize I missed something. I'm too detail oriented to not.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything written down either, but I can try and do it off the cuff, and I'll take the blame if I get something wrong.
No, I'll take the blame still, but because I forgot.
Take the blame. What?
Bad recap.
Oh, I just realized Mac's gone.
I'm gone.
Okay, am I doing recap then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do it, man. Let's
Yes,
do
please.
it.
Okay, okay.
In the meantime,
Okay,
I'm
just
gonna
play
upload
some.
the
Just
session
play
that's
that YouTube thing where it's like the idle YouTube music. You know the one.
You're not
No.
giving me enough
That
information.
every
so you're gonna
YouTuber
get,
does.
This
Some
track,
Kevin McLeod.
Yeah, Kevin
ladies
McLeod.
and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
Oh.
This track is what the funk? That's gonna be our
What
our
the
track
funk?
today. Bring it in, Colby.
Sounds about right. Okay. So, last session on Chronicles of Patria, we started the session kind of picking back up at the top of the hill with Niall, Soren, Kuno. They talked briefly about Niall needing to find the target. The target was on the run. Jesus, the heat. They figured out that it was Soren. Soren was figured out that it was Amon. That was the target that Niall was referring to. And they kind of were trying to figure out why. Before we concluded that business, we cut back to Moss and Aqua.
They're on screen.
No, I put
And
them
they're
on
nice.
screen. I put them on screen.
Oh,
Look at
no,
them.
it's
Look at how great
cool.
those notes are, guys. You guys ready for tonight's session?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Colby.
It's okay. We picked back up with Aqua and Moss in the tavern, them discussing about things and figuring out kind of just idle chit chat before they decided to try and see what the sword was about and what it could do. They learned that it could cut through inanimate objects, like cutting through water, and that it phased through flesh, but didn't cut anything. However, it did leave behind the flesh feeling numb and beginning to gray and wither. Moss using it at the tip of his finger. Moss also learned that Aqua has something on her back that smells heavily of some kind of magic as well. I believe it was necrotic.
Sounds like
Yeah,
smells.
Sniff the magic, you know?
Is it fair?
Uh,
You fucker.
I didn't think about that when I did it the first time, alright?
just Moss sniffing Aqua's back. It's no big deal.
It is a big
no
deal.
Big deal.
My shoulder. How's that?
Yeah, it was, and he didn't
Upper
even
shoulder.
move. He
Upper
did it from
shoulder.
across the table.
That's true. You gotta.
This
Stop.
sounds
a
more and
real
more like an
good
innuendo the
one.
longer we talk about it.
Real good whiff.
Someone's
we
big
cut-
dad. That's
We cut back to Amon, who was running away from Niall, back to the tavern where Moss and Aqua were. Amon pulled out his gem and concentrated on it, feeling a call to it, and he saw a very familiar tower in the distance. Feeling fear, Amon fell on his back and tried to crawl away before he blanked out and awoke, walking into the tavern, I believe. Aqua and Moss wanted to know what was wrong. Amon said that he'd been shot and that he needed medical attention. And just a few minutes later, Niall, Soren, and Kuno had walked in after tracking down where Amon had went. The group kind of discussed what happened, deeming Niall, most of the group kind of deeming Niall somewhat of a threat, and Niall giving over their gun and dagger that Amon had let them borrow to Amon before everyone began to call it a night. Kuno attuned to the sword after Moss had given it to him. Who had the weird dream?
It was me.
Niall. Niall had a weird dream about the elves in the sick bay. and one of them, a really old one, had a black rose on their forehead, similar to the one Amon had gotten after becoming Niall's target. And then
it's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, something else happened, but I can't remember what exactly happened at that point.
Hey,
After
Colby,
the group
where can the audience find out what happened last week?
YouTube,
yeah,
Spotify,
yeah.
We got places everywhere. Anywhere you can find podcasts except for iTunes.
Yeah,
you want to see it chopped up into tiny pieces?
Yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok. Go check them out. After that, the group decided to travel along the roads towards a train station. They found the carcass of a dinosaur along the way. I think that was the only special thing that really happened on the road, besides the sapphire exchange. But I don't know when that happened last episode. That happened sometime, but I can't remember exactly when. And then we ended the session getting to the town that had tram station.
Trains.
HTML Indianapolis.
Thank you. That is the correct pronunciation.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
All right.
And
get this shit.
That was as much as I could remember. That was as much as I could remember.
Pretty good.
Zombie.
No, that was really good, Colby.
That was a good like off the cuff.
Yeah.
I was getting crazy
More than I would have
Seinfeld
done.
vibes from that What the Funk song, but I'm
See, I had Persona vibes.
I haven't played Persona because I'm not a
I had to concentrate so hard I did not even hear What the Funk at all. I did not
Right.
unmute stream
Mine's
or
not even
anything to
playing.
listen to it.
Mine's not even.
Yeah, I don't even have
playing.
Syrinscape open, so I have no idea. What
I
you're talking
Syrinscape open and it's not playing.
You might have joined. I just stopped it. But if you joined late, it sometimes takes a while. to
I
sync
joined when
up.
you said you were playing it, so
Oh.
it could be an old link. Like I'm using desktop.
No, I saw you. I saw you in there. I saw
Yeah.
y'all join. I saw
Very
you.
strange.
Very
about. Yeah, you joined 54 minutes.
Guys, I'm trying to find a little. I just need a little artwork. There's something I need to reference later, but that's fine. Yeah. So where did we actually leave off? Does anyone in chat remember how last
have
session
Bubbly.
The
ended?
designated note taker.
Yeah,
Please.
Bubbly.
Okay,
Where did we
so-
stop?
From my book, which,
Help.
by the way, this is Arc 1.
Jesus.
I'd like to point
fucking
out this is
Christ.
Arc 1.
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Thank you.
So-
Oh my God.
We rest for another night, travel, then reach the gates of wherever the town's called.
HTML.
HTML
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aura.
So that's where we ended. Where you guys entered
Yeah,
the
we-
town.
we-
You literally
Yeah.
led us,
Got
led
that.
us to the
That
gate, and when we
sounds
saw
like
2
some
guards.
bullshit I would do.
Yeah, you're like, you saw 2 guards
yeah.
at the gate, and that's where we're going to end it. I was like, why? You
Why
don't
are you
just
like
go
this?
in.
Because I was tired. All right.
The guards have to interrogate us first.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
to yell
yeah.
at you. Welcome to
Yeah.
HTML.
They gotta go-
Who are you weird, colorful people?
They go.
Who are you?
Why are you all not
HTML
humans? I hate you.
Why?
Amon's a human.
Some of you are
I'm
I'm
half
a human.
Or human
Yeah.
presenting.
Human
Well, even then,
presenting.
you saw how it was at Salt Creek. They were
I
like,
love it.
ew, not full humans.
Assigned human at birth.
Yeah, Amon was assigned human at birth.
Ahab? I hate
They
it.
have.
For anyone
Well,
wanting to know
Well,
what
that could
HTML
also be all
Indiana-
humans are bad, or all assigned human at birth.
I mean, it is both, right?
Jesus Christ.
I put the actual name of the town in chat for anyone who cares. HTML Indianapolis is anyone who wants to give that a shot in chat. I don't know why
it's
I did this.
HTML Terra.
It is HTML.
Oh, it's
Terra.
HTML.
I can
Terra,
actually
that's what
say it if you
was.
want me to.
Animal Terra.
Yes.
Please say it.
Animal Terra.
I do want you to.
Animal Terra.
Animal Terra.
Animal Terra.
Animal
You know,
Animal
I, just,
Terra.
I like HTML
I
Indianapolis
also
more.
do.
Okay, but this is but you know,
We have to say it
not
right. in
everyone can be
character.
HTML Indianapolis.
Me, I just
everyone
hear
can be
in my Ultra.
Animal Terra.
Yeah,
In
HTML
my
Terra.
Ultra.
In
All right.
my ultra.
In my ultra. What is happening?
I don't know.
We're
we should play D&D.
Should we?
yeah. Let's get into it. I'm gonna roll a dice real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone just roll a dice.
get
Any
settled.
dice you want.
Roll a dice real quick. Everyone show what dice they're gonna
dice
roll.
you want. Show it on camera so you don't.
Can it be a D4?
Yeah.
Does this
I
even
said
count
dice. This is the
as
first one I
playing
grabbed.
D&D?
Hey Nick, we're matching.
Nice dice you got
Alright.
there. All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a D4. See if I beat y'all.
Yeah, I got a D4.
You
as well.
beat me.
Try and beat me, Tyler.
You have a chance to beat me too.
I got a 5 on a D6.
Okay, but I
I'm
actually.
Guys, I'm gonna roll a D2.
I rolled a D8.
I
by
wasted my
accident.
116 for the session. I
Oh,
wasted my
God.
1 high roll, and
Oh,
now
God.
I'm gonna roll
Oh, no.
low the rest of the night.
Nick, you got a 16.
Wait, what are we
Yeah.
roll?
I got a 2. So
Like any
Hey.
roll?
Yeah, just roll
Any
a
dice?
You roll any dice
And
you
You
I
gotta
think-
play
I think
D&D.
we got-
This is
got
how you
desires.
play it.
I got
Yeah,
13.
you rolled dice.
You got a 13.
Are we gonna start this session with another D100 roll, Tyler?
I don't know. Are
Probably
we?
not, because we made it
Colby?
to the gate.
You know what?
You know
we
what?
are.
You know what, Colby? Roll a
We are.
D100.
Okay.
Roll a D fucking 100.
Let me get my dice situated.
What?
Where's
A
the D100?
sandstorm comes in as soon as we enter the gate?
Yeah, he's gonna get
Sandstorm.
swirled off like a Mario level.
So we're sent all the way back to Salt Creek.
Roll my
Fuck!
little splooge dice
I
here.
don't know what that one rolled on because it was cocked.
Big old
12.
Oh my god, did
On
you
a
say
D100?
12?
Yeah, I rolled a
I
12 on a
said
D100.
12. I also rolled a 12.
Wow. What does that mean, Tyler?
That means you're fucking dead, dude.
Shit.
Well, there goes
Make
the
a deck
target.
save.
There you go. There's your D12. There's your D100 roll. No.
Just spilled all my dice.
Aww.
Amon. Give me.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I did have a D100 roll planned, but because you murked me, I'm gonna make it your problem now.
Oh shit. Okay.
Tell me about a memory from your younger years. Something that gives
Aye,
you
sorry.
hope.
Ooh.
Bubbly, are you okay?
It would. Bubbly's dead.
Just fold in half.
I want to say when Amon was probably in his early 20s or late teens, after years of training under his mentor, he was finally allowed to go on his own mission unsupervised. And when he came back, he was praised for his work for the first time in his life. And it gave him hope that he could do good. And prove that he could do good.
All right. You guys are on the edge of insert Elven city name here. Club, what is it again?
I'm sorry, what?
What's the name of the town again?
Did
you just talk to the police, Mac?
In the Miltaria.
Yeah.
In the Miltaria. In the Miltera.
He just talked to the police! That's the sound of the police!
They actually showed up to your house?
Of
Yeah,
they did.
even-
That's their job.
even if I would have like talked to the lady, they would have still had to come out.
Oh.
Jesus.
Fuck me. We're 20 minutes in, guys. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, it's
okay.
not your fault.
Okay.
Okay, one more time, Club. What's the name?
In the Miltaria.
In Melterra. You guys are on the outskirts. There are two full-blooded
Guards.
elves guarding a low like wooden fence. Like you could climb over it with enough of a distraction. It doesn't seem to be to keep things out, more to define the edge of the town. But you guys have your wits about you, and feel free to do what you like.
So the plan is to rent carts, and then we're going to Dogtooth, right? Dogport.
Close enough.
Dogport
was
for
thinking
the
the song.
train, right?
Yeah, so the ancillary routes from Inamaltara and Tongol to the north westish, it's kind of like a trolley system. So they're carts, but they are pulled via some sort of propulsion device that allows them. They're not quite as fast as trains, but they're faster than horses.
Right.
Quite a lot faster, actually. I believe I said it would cut about a day and a half or two off of your overall journey to Dogport. And from Dogport, you will enter the
And was there a
trains.
means of which we were going to be able to bring the horses?
You would have to inquire on how that works.
Right.
If there is
Cool.
such a transportation vessel.
Look, Mugs, or I guess look to Niall, since they're the most knowledgeable of our scenario. Niall, do you know if there's a means of which we're going to be taking our horses with us?
I'd assume that there is a way, because I'm guessing... Did I? I forgot when I got sugar.
You got sugar probably in Boris. You've probably traveled with them since then. The trolley carriage system does have trade craft that get pulled along this track that are suitable for horses. They're a little bit pricey. You had just the one horse, so it wasn't too bad. It's about 20 gold per horse.
Okay.
Yeesh.
There is a form of transportation that allows the horses to come with us, though it is a little bit pricey.
Right. How much are we looking per animal?
Roughly 20 gold.
And that's not counting transportation on the train, is it?
No, it is not. We still have to pay for ourselves.
Right. Well, that's not ideal.
Is that 20 gold for the whole trip to wherever we're going, or is it just 20 gold for the tram ride?
That is 20 gold along the entire route. So that would get you to Flintgate.
For the route.
The tram ride, I'm assuming, is enough amount of gold.
It is basically, like, to make things simple, Club, from what you remember, it's basically like a monthly / annual fare. So you're buying a spot for a horse for a month. You're buying a seat for a person for a month.
Okay. All right.
With some exceptions, but generally that's how it works. The other thing I will note, and you felt this, Niall, I keep saying Club, you felt this, Niall, when you originally traveled through here. Inamaltara is right on the edge of the Sallowed Bay. There is sickness in the soil, especially on the easternmost side of the city. And it carries a heavy weight. You get this lethargic, heavy chest, like the middle of a heavy cold, where your chest is just raw from coughing so much. It's very akin to some of the harsher symptoms of the Fey Plague. And you all will begin to feel that the longer you're here.
Fun.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it, I don't know how much money I have, actually. I was going to say I'd pay for it, but how much money do I even have?
I only have 7 gold pieces.
Yeah, because you spent it all on those...
You should have more.
threads.
Wait, you spent it on thread.
You did spend it all.
I know I have more, but it's on Foundry, and I can't remember what it is right now.
Yeah.
We can always split some kind of gold I'm willing to put my share in.
Do we just pay for ourselves. I mean, Aqua doesn't even have a horse.
I've got myself covered.
All right.
Yes, I have enough money to.
It won't just be for the car trip; it'll pay for the train as well.
Yeah. So 20 gold for train, cart and train.
Yes.
Or, okay. Oh,
just
that's
for the horses.
Right. Okay. Then
Just
never
for the
mind.
horses.
We'll
Just
also
for
need
the
cameras for
That's
us.
okay.
How much is it for a person?
Depends on which tier of comfort you're looking for.
How much
well,
is
let's go
first
find
class?
that.
Depends how
the
luxury
highest
you want
tier?
to travel.
What is your highest tier?
What is your highest tier?
I would like the entire carriage to myself, please.
Should we just go talk to a ticket person, Niall?
That might be a good way to do it. I only traveled on it once, so I'm not a completely expert.
Then upward and onward we go.
Is that a thing that Aqua says now?
No, I'm just.
I'm here for it. I love
Aqua
it.
just has a catchphrase now.
Great. Yeah, every
Yeah.
Upward
session
and
we're just gonna
onward.
test a new catchphrase.
Yeah, until it sticks.
Tally ho, everybody!
Oh my gosh,
I'm
gee
going on an
willikers!
adventure.
G Willikers, oh no, please.
Jinkies! Anyway,
No.
That's slightly
That's
better.
copyrighted.
That's slightly better.
Just stealing.
jinkies!
Yoinks!
Dickies.
Who like?
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it. I was trying to egg them on.
I know.
was
Yeah,
trying
I
to egg 'em
know.
on. Yeah, you guys
Uh,
approach the guards.
We're not even through the gate.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
are
still need to
just,
touch the
like,
guards.
awkwardly, the six of you
Yeah.
on the horizon
think
outside. This
Soren-
city.
I'm just gonna go approach the guards.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
new day.
approach you.
I'm
I've
rolling
been
my
here
fucking
before,
blood shit.
so
It's a new day. I'm rolling my blood shit.
a goddamn
Nope,
fucking fake play.
That's a 3. I was like, wait, this is a
That's
D.
a
I was like, wait,
We're
30?
rolling pay play?
I was like,
I
no.
think you guys did.
That's
fight
a
for it
9.
already. I thought you guys did already. I don't know if it's been a new day.
Did we?
Also, what day?
Oh yeah,
is it?
my sanity's fucked. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you're still fucky sanity, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's.
I'm
been a
not.
new
I
day.
think I was fine after because I had.
Then I was fine.
I had the 10 last
Yeah.
time.
I think
That's what
I'll
I was
avoid this
thinking.
9 as much as I can.
All right.
I
Anyway,
didn't
I'm
write-
also
I didn't write
approaching
down
just
what
because
I
I've been here before, so they might recognize me. There's a small
Sure.
chance.
Yeah.
I will approach with you now.
Okay.
I'll
I
come
have
to
no
you
choice.
for
I'm sharing the horse
appearances.
with you.
I'm sharing the horse with you. There are 2 lads.
Mhm.
The one you're facing the door, so the one on the left, a taller wood elf by the looks of it, tan skin, looking a little malnourished, sickly. Just off. Something's off. And he just kind of looks at you as you get about 10, 15 feet away and says, "Welcome. What business do you have in our fair town?"
We're looking for transportation towards Flintgate.
I see. Have you traveled through this way before?
I have, yes.
Welcome to Jurassic. God damn it, Apex.
Welcome.
I gotta close
It's
chat.
Jurassic
I can't do it, man. Sorry, one sec.
What you want?
He kind of nods and has like a bit of like a coughing fit. Doesn't appear to really mind. And there's no door. The gate isn't closed. You're not barred from entry. And they just kind of nod.
Thank you very much.
Stay away from the east. It's a particularly bad wind coming in.
Thank you for the warning.
As you walk past, I'm assuming you enter, Niall. As you walk past the one on the right, the one that hasn't spoken, head up, soldier.
Right.
What did he look like?
Oh, the guy on the right? He is also a wood elf, but a lot more pale. His skin's almost gray. And he's missing his left eye, and it's heavily scarred.
Ooh.
Like a wound that didn't heal right. Like it's still a little bulbous and veiny and gross.
Grody.
Yucky.
Oh my God.
Little yucky. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm following Niall.
Okay.
Yeah,
into
same.
the city. The town, there's nothing special to it. Again, as described earlier, I think last session, Niall, this is very much a gas station town that was forced to accept like a major expansion. There's, a massive highway running through it that has no business being there. There's nothing here to stop in. There's a few shops, but this town, even now that all of these merchant vessels kind of move through it, it is still, all the shops are for the residents. There's not a huge trade center here. All of these goods move directly to Salt Creek, directly southward to Leonora, if they're going through the river route. And this is actually mostly used as an import location. This is to bring stuff to Flintgate, which most of the trains are designed to bring things in. They're not really for moving people. That just is a tourist side thing to sell it to the politicians and local communities to get funding, et cetera, right? But you guys have entered into Meltara.
Is there any special aromas going around right now?
Any special smells in this special town? There is actually. It is a little bit actually. Now that you bring it up, there is a interesting. How best to put it?
That's a 19 of perception.
Yeah, like a sulfur, not dissimilar to the mines. Just a strong smell of earth, but there's grassland around you, but a lot of the grass has kind of faded to like a gray, almost muted purple. You and your brother experienced a little bit of this when you traveled through, I believe it was near Sekis, I think. There would have been a little bit of this, like a tail end of it. But also, Moss and Amon, you experienced this in Vexer when you touched down on the coast. Just this dread that you're not supposed to be here.
Would we have experienced it through, I think we got to Shisena.
Yes, you guys did go through Shisena. That is on the other side of the river, so it was mostly saved. But even coming into that tight little bay there, you would have noticed like the water, the boats were a lot slower as if moving through mud.
Yeah, because we went up and around.
Yes. Yeah.
And then went down and stuff like that. But yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to look just for the following Niall, but also looking to see if I can get out of here as quickly as possible. Just trying to keep moving.
Yep, I'm trying to remember where I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. Is it would it be a ticket, a type of pavilion type of ticket thing, or like
it
a
is
building?
Yeah, towards the west, almost southwest side of town. There is a large. Yeah, even this would be very out of place because it is well constructed. It is a glass and marble structure. It is way too rich for even the ground it's laid on. And you can see, speaking of the ground it's laid on, there is a perimeter, beautifully like carved stone masonry fence gated off around it, and there's probably about 30 feet between that and the actual building, so it's quite a massive property. And the grass and trees on the inside of the facility are clearly well kept, are clearly manicured daily and kept clean, or fake, or magically controlled. You're not sure.
So it's like just a drastic like difference between that.
Yeah.
area.
Exactly. Someone SimCity this building for sure. They just plopped it down to raise the property value of the neighborhood, and it did not work. But yeah, it stands out like a sore thumb. But it is beautiful, and it is architecture you're not familiar with. Where you're from, a lot of the elven architecture has been taken out of this design. This is very human centric.
Yeah, I think I'll. Guess we'll head to that.
Yep.
As we're walking, Amon is going to pick up his pace a little bit to catch up to Niall, and just kind of whisper so only he can hear, and just be like, when we get on the train, just if there's rooms, get a room by yourself. I have an idea to deal with our situation.
I just nod.
He'll nod back.
Kuno, under the smell of sulfur, you do smell 19 perception, you said?
19, yeah.
19.
18 plus 1.
You smell a bit of the smell that is left behind after Niall is in combat. Whatever exhaust comes out of his weapon lingers in the air.
I don't hear any sounds of
As you get
whatever
closer
those
to this
things are.
cart station, you begin to hear the rustle and bustle of machinery and stuff, but nothing loud like his weapon.
Kuno will kind of mosey on over to beside Aqua. He just kind of point his nose to the air and, you smell that?
1 second. What do I smell?
If you're doing it actively after being called out, you smell more of the same.
Okay.
Just hot ass.
I think I
I'll
smell
love the smell
hot
of stuff.
ass.
I feel like that would
Aqua.
never come out of any of our.
But God just said I smell hot ass.
What are you talking about?
Why is God
Oh.
talking about hot ass?
I don't know. Ask God.
Who is whatever?
Okay.
You hearing voices, Aqua?
Yeah, are you hearing voices? God
Well,
is
I
dead,
can
haven't
do
you
a
heard?
great goblin voice.
No, but it smells
Can
like...
you really?
It smells like Niall.
It didn't win over
I'm sorry?
Ugnacht.
I didn't know Niall smelled.
No, his weapon.
Oh, you mean Amon's weapon now?
So
Sorry.
you're saying it smells like gunpowder.
Is that what that is?
I'd assume.
What is Gunpowder.
It The issue is I don't know a lot about guns, but Niall does.
I know where you live. Do your research.
It's
Do you think I look like?
Turn on the
It's
news.
the powder. It's the powder that ignites and makes the bullet go pew.
Thank you. It is what gives it the capability to fire a shot. It ignites the bullet,
Ooh.
and
Cool.
You just purchased this?
in a sense, yes.
Perhaps you could show me to your sources one day.
Eventually,
Kuno just kind of marches off.
I'd have to take you down. He's gone.
Hi, Kuno.
He kind of like waves back.
No.
Do we find the ticket booth, the high quality?
Yeah, you guys head into the bougie ticket booth. Stepping inside, the building is immaculately clean, and Amon and Niall, make a perception check, please.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to drag up to my thing. Perception. 14.
14.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Oh shit.
You guys both feel like a wind just rushed over all of, like, every square inch of your body in like a second, like a weird magnetized wind, as you step through the doors and are immediately prestidigitated to be completely cleaned of any filth and dust and grime. You two are probably the dirtiest with the last day's events, so the rest of the party
Nothing
kinda...
came off of me.
Yeah, you guys, you don't notice it because you've got that shit running on like a 30-second cooldown.
Amon just like checks the blood stain on his shirt and it's gone. It's like,
It's gone.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
in fact, the bullet hole is starting to stitch back together as well. There seems to be something stronger than prestidigitate going on here.
Is it fixing my fucking coat that's all torn and ripped and everything?
It's starting to.
Oh shit!
You just start slashing at it. No, not my image. I'm nothing without my image.
I just start cutting holes in my clothes. Just no, I can't be clean.
I can't
Welcome
be
to high
clean.
society.
Yeah, well, welcome to high society. That is correct. Yeah, the building.
I'm
on
assuming
the
with the horses
interior-
outside.
Yes, there is actually someone like a valet who basically says, we'll hold on to these. Should you have a pass to transport these creatures, we will load them for you.
Cool.
But yeah, the interior
Amon
of the
tips his
building.
valet 1 gold.
Ooh, that's a massive tip. That's like an $100 bill for
Yeah,
a horse.
Always tip your valets.
Always tip your valets, or they'll eat your horse. That's how it works in
They
D&D.
will in fact eat your horse.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah,
in
the
that case.
interior of this building is entirely too large for what it houses. There is two pairs of tracks, so 4 very, very similar to what you would see in like a major city, like streetcar tracks where they're on level with the pavement, just these bands of metal. The only difference is that they seem to be glowing a reddish brown, just like a vibrating thrum of magical electrical energy. Whoever would like, 2 of you, if you want to give me a perception check to kind of take in your surroundings here.
Let me use my sniffer again.
I wasted my
can.
nat 20. So
On
let's
your
listen.
That's a 3. Never mind.
I can.
Oh,
I can.
I got
could
a
do it.
23.
You got a
Never mind, I won't
23.
do it.
Duality.
You just gotta roll, bubbly.
Yeah, but I wanted to see if I was proficient, and I was, and it would have been a +6 to whatever. So it's fine. It's whatever. I'll just do it next time. I'll do it next
You
time.
could have rolled less than me, and you still wouldn't matter. Jesus. Okay.
You never know.
You never know. That's the thing about D&D. You never know.
I'm
Until
not
you roll the
proficient
dice in the DM.
but I have a
tells you.
+4.
I do know because it's gonna be below a 4 usually, so I can kind of
You can
gauge
guess.
that.
You're pretty good at guessing.
Honestly,
It might be a little bit
is
higher.
Skill. It is a skill.
Like check this out. Boom, 5. Okay, 13.
That was a
pretty high
nat 20. That was another nat 20.
Boom, 5. Oh, it's a nat 20.
But no, you guys.
That's the attitude you got to go with it.
Soren, you take in the room, and this room probably most reminds you of the castle you grew up in. The main, it was converted at one point to a meeting hall, but at some point a local lord or whatever that inhabited this castle used this as a throne room. It is a long corridor with a whole lot of nothing in it. The floor is a flat, polished white marble. There are pillars of marble with gold kind of stems of branches kind of flowing up them. Very fancy filigree along the exterior of the room, and very interesting artwork hanging. These massive, like 20 by 10 foot portraits, landscapes, abstract pieces, historical, religious epitaphs, things like that. The walls are full, but it is all curated like a museum. On the far end of the room is a little office. No walls, just like an open-faced office with 3 different desks that appear to be like a receiving area. And on the other side of the 2 pairs of train tracks, there is 1 desk that is being manned. This looks to be the incoming registration area. There are some signs that notify you of the purpose of the area. And then there are rotating carts that look like carriages. Look like the carriage that you guys saw on the way out of Salt Creek, the one that was damaged and burning. But they are longer. They can likely house 3 rows of people, so 6 to 9 people in 1 cart. And they are moving. I don't know if any of you have ever seen like a ski lift where they come down. It's just a chair and it just wraps around and goes back up. So it's like an endless rotation. But instead of it going immediately back out the door, it just rotates on the spot, waiting for the next ticket holder. And then you see someone get on and it shoots off. It's going quite fast.
Well, shall we?
You said there's an incoming registration table?
Incoming as in coming into the town. So the other desks,
then
the first desk that's described would be the outgoing.
Okay, so I guess I walk up to the...
Again, furthering the understanding that this is definitely an export stop, not so much an import destination. You head up to the desk. There are 3 lineups. What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Dwarvish, Celestial, and Common.
Hey, you can read 2 out of 3. The first one is in Common, so everyone can read it. It is the registration area for expatriates of the Anzal Republic returning home. So it's kind of like a fast pass lane, basically. So people who already have citizenship, although
Easy pass.
you still need proof that you live there, which means you have to have some sort of documentation. And with all these voter ID laws, it's kind of tough to get what you need to be able to prove those documents. The Elvish one, the one in the center that you understand, is reserved primarily for Vestarian and Leonoran dignitaries. It is basically the diplomatic route. And then the third one is in a language that you do not.
Can I understand any of them? Probably not, but
What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Infernal, Abyssal, and Deep Speech.
No.
Dang it.
Actually,
Is it Sylvan or Goblin?
No, I actually only think Moss can read this because of his special eyes.
As the Runkeeper.
Wait, it's not
Um,
celestial, is it?
It is not celestial. It is
Great
gnomish.
What does it say?
Oh, gnomish.
Oh.
Gnomish.
Makes
The
sense.
third
That's pretty-
one is reserved for the founders and creators of the Oh, I gotta look up the name. There's a name for it. Too many names.
All the names.
Oy vey.
Go to my please hold.
Oy
Everybody
vey.
do a little dance. Give me a second here.
Who's got levels of
Thank you for
exhaustion?
immediately
That's
doing a
popping up.
dance. It is. Where is it?
The song gives me Avatar vibes.
It does. It does.
Uh,
This whole town's giving me Avatar vibes, honestly.
I think
Dude,
Kudos
we just need a guy
Sokka.
selling cabbages.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mac like
My
this.
cabbages!
I was talking to Mac about this. I think Kuno's just Sokka, but with a iron pot instead of a boomerang.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in notes because you're all are about to ask me how to spell this. It is the Intercrosystematical Gnomish Foundation of Trains and Other Technologies.
Trains, planes, and automobiles.
Pretty much.
Yes, ma'am.
Intracrosystematical.
Thank you
It
for typing
says
this
it's
out.
the intracrosyntromatical gnome thing place.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also think I
System of trains, planes, and
immediately
automobiles.
spelled
Important
that wrong,
people.
but there you go.
Important people.
In case
I'm
I said it
guessing
wrong the
that-
first
Organization
time, it
of
is
Trains
the
and Other Technologies.
Intracrosystematical Gnomish Organization of Trains and Other Technologies.
Say that
The
5 more times.
Intracrosystematical
Dot.
Gnomish Organization of Trains and Other Technologies is what it says.
Say it once and I'll
guessing
be impressed. Exactly.
That implies that it's
Egoot.
special
Dot.
boarding
Like
rights.
Dot.
Basically,
Dot
this is
dot.
reserved for the people who made it and designed it and own it, which were not the
Oh.
humans.
Do you think we could be friends with them just to take a look?
I'm not certain, but let's
Aw.
try and get our tickets first.
It's fair.
You don't want to leave Niall's horse alone, do you?
I don't know. I
That
don't think
was a
it's
joke. We're not riding with the horses.
Oh,
Yes, Mac, you found the acronym. Let's go.
Egu dot. Well, Colby got the Agat dot. I got the Egu dot.
Egu dot.
Egu dot.
You know
Amon's
what-
gonna
you know
go
what the
over.
acronym is supposed to be like, because
I
there's a
got
reason.
it.
It's I got it.
Oh my god.
I got dot.
Got
Isn't
it.
that great?
Got it.
Got it. What?
I got
Got
it.
it.
I'm gonna go
Uh,
up because they might recognize me. Probably not, but they might recognize me.
Amon
Well, you-
is gonna
you
go
would
over
have-
to.
You would
I'm
have,
sorry.
But
likely you would have your military registration on you,
Yeah, I do.
so you'd be fine.
What's the the one in common is the military one. What's the one in Elvish say?
Foreign
Or
dignitary,
Dwarvish?
which
Foreign
as you're
dignitary.
reading this Moss, because you can read all three, none of them say tourists or foreigners, or you basically, to use this system, you have to have someone on the inside.
Right, so no entry.
I mean, we could pass as foreign dignitaries, Moss. At least you could.
I can
I-
try and vouch for you.
Sure,
I could
I
be,
guess.
I could be your entourage.
Bodyguard, I guess.
We're a posse.
Your little posse. Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
posse.
head up
Right,
to
that
the,
could work.
We just all provided different thing for.
Yeah, who's going first?
Niall.
Who's gonna
I'll go
make
up.
up the first bullshit?
I think Niall should go
I
up.
feel like
Secure
I
our.
think Niall should. Since
Yeah.
he's got
Niall's
the
going up
military
first,
thing.
but I'm saying
You'll go after me.
Are you guys gonna do the
Yeah,
Glorious
yeah.
Bastards thing where the one who speaks the most Italian does
I'm
all the
Niall's.
talking?
I
Sure,
speak
no.
personal
most
surgeon.
Italian.
And you speak the third most Italian. I don't speak Italian. Correct.
Correct.
You speak third best Italian.
Arrivederci. Brad Pitt
A
says
Reese
multiple
Fair.
times in
Fair
that scene, and it's so good. Buongiorno.
Jesus.
Now you enter the queue. It takes you guys. Well, you tell me how long you're gonna wait. It takes over half an hour. This is the DMV.
Oh well, welcome to the
Is there anyone in front of us? Is
DMV.
there anyone here?
No, there's someone who's just writing and has not beckoned for you to approach it.
Soren, after like 5
no,
minutes,
no,
Soren
hold
would have been
on.
like, "Go ahead."
Uh-oh.
Oh, I was gonna say after like I want to say also 5 minutes, Amon would just like lean into his hand and point his finger out and send a message into that person's mind and just go really loudly clear his throat and like cough to get that person's attention.
I would have just
in their
cleared my
head.
throat, just out loud.
just like in their brainscape so they can't ignore it.
Oh
Just-
no.
Yeah, the
As I cast the
older
message.
man. What do you say to him
Man.
with the message?
I just cough.
Cough in
clears-
his brain.
Cough
Clear his
in
throat.
brain.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
clear.
But you do that.
You can't
That's
ignore it. It's in his
messed
head.
up.
Man.
You're not being ignored. He's a busy man. He's a
Mm.
businessman. He kind of waits your turn and goes back to writing.
Amon is just leaning into his hand like he didn't do anything.
This
He
is
just
normal.
assumes
We
it was
just have
one
to
of
have
the
patience.
6 people in front of him. He doesn't even look at you directly.
So
Now, or Soren's just gonna walk up and just be
Okay.
like,
It's alright.
Excuse me.
He taps a sign that
does
says,
it say?
"Please wait to be called."
Soren, come on. We have to wait our turn.
Wait, it is our turn.
No, it's not.
Amon opens his coat and looks
Soren's
at
gonna
the
break this guy's
handle
back.
of Amon opens his coat and looks at the handle of Niall's gun and just
Does Niall
Rolls
not
it
have his
slowly.
gon at all?
No,
like, any
I gave
weapon?
it. I gave it to
No,
Amon.
yeah.
I gave all my weapons to Amon.
Amon has everything now.
I have a
Amon
broken
has
gun, but that's not
everything.
really gonna do much.
I mean, you can use it as a club.
I can just go.
It's a
Yeah, that's
heavy
right.
gun. You could use it as a club. I would definitely let you use it as an improvised
It's
weapon.
it's for emergency
it's a
use.
sniper. You could beat the crap out of
Are
someone with that thing.
We. So, Niall, do you know if there's like things we can explore as we wait, or can we leave the building and come back?
I feel like if we leave the line, our queue's gonna start up again.
It's possible. I only traveled
Yeah,
here
there
by
is no
myself,
queuing system. You guys don't see one of those little Bluetooth
So-
squares that'll light up when it's your turn to be seen.
How long did you say we had to wait?
Going to be a while.
Wait.
Next, please.
There we go.
I no longer have to pee. It's fine.
I mean, you might as well go now if you have to.
I can hold it.
You're gonna hold it? Are you sure? You don't know if
We'll
there's any
see.
back.
Yeah,
I'll save your spot in line, Aqua. It's okay.
I don't know where to go. I was gonna ask Niall.
You can just
I-
go outside or around the back.
I'm
I-
not
I-
allowed apparently to leave the building.
Who said?
I'm just gonna walk up.
Just walk up.
Yeah, but if we're part of Niall's posses, and it's fine.
Jesus, this is the DMV.
I'll just pee
This
later.
is gonna be 3
No,
hours
no,
of the DMV.
I will, Aqua, I will take you. I don't have a spot here.
You're not leaving?
Can we like see if there's like any visible kind of washroom where we're standing?
Make a perception check.
Can I give
will.
advantage?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna use my sense of smell again.
There's one-
Smell
Nick's
the
gonna smell the
bathroom.
piss.
Oh,
You're
Urinal
gonna
cakes
smell the
don't
piss.
exist in this
Piss
timeline,
Nick,
so I like
piss
sense of smell.
Nick,
is
you're
very
gonna
good.
smell the piss.
Nick, are you rolling 2 or am I rolling twice?
I'll just give you advantage. You don't want my proficiency bonus.
Just in the distance.
Yeah, that's better. 18.
18? Yeah.
My first one was a
there's-
4.
There's 2 bathrooms, both of them on opposite ends of the desks, so against the walls. Neither of them are labeled.
Oh,
Pick a favorite.
I'll have to guess which one.
Pick a
I would
favorite
say
side.
it's not
Well, if there's two of us, we can coin flip it.
I hope they lead to the
Okay.
same
I
room.
feel like
They
it's
do.
all the same.
It
looks
just goes
both the same.
underground. It's just a row of holes in the ground.
Yeah, probably.
God,
Amazing.
all
We end up in the
facing
goblin
each other.
mines again.
Which do
It's
you
just a big
favor?
circle.
Left or right?
I can go left.
Okay, I will go right. And then when we're done, we meet right here where we're discussing.
That works.
Okay. I really have to go.
Okay.
And I scurry to the right one.
We'll go into the left one.
Okay. They're different.
Oh.
Which
They're
one
saying-
has the urinal?
No, they're all just holes in the ground. I don't think
Oh,
you
okay.
understand what
Urinals
game you're
don't
playing.
exist yet.
Yeah,
Nope.
they don't have
exist.
porcelain anything yet. It's just wood.
It's just all
Yeah, come on, man. We're focusing on the important things like trains.
What are your guys' passive perceptions? The two bathroom dwellers.
Oh.
The stinkers.
Bathroom dwellers.
Yeah,
we
the-
were sure to be
the
called as
fucking
potty
stinkers.
mouths.
Is that the party name? Did we
That's
find
the
it?
piss-
The piss
Did we
sniffer.
find it? The potty mouth?
No,
Party
Oh,
poopers.
mine's a 16.
Passive perception.
I
Dick
do
and
not know
waste.
how to find that on Foundry, so I'm looking on D&D Beyond. Wait,
I
what the
found
fuck?
it on D&D.
I could just do the math. It's 11. I don't know why I just didn't do the math.
On Foundry, it should be the little number in brackets next to the active score as well. just for the
Brackets.
future. Although yours is definitely not correct.
Yeah, I don't
What do
remember
you
having a
mean?
6 passive perception.
No, I think
This is
it's-
passive wise perception, 16.
Yeah, you're good.
Yours is fine.
You're good.
No, you're talking about.
That's
Kuno.
weird. Why is yours
Oh,
look like that?
he said bubbly, so I got confused. I
Yeah,
was like, what?
Kuno, it's just your character sheet because Bubbly's is fine.
Yeah, but I also just can't get rid of my level of exhaustion. So.
You have 11. You have
Just-
11.
you just-
Yeah, I know I have 11. Yeah, it's 10 plus 1.
Oh, your whole character sheet is just fucky wucky. Hold on, let me fix that for you.
Uh-oh. Nick, what'd you do
Wiki,
to
wiki.
Foundry again?
There we go.
Oh, man.
What can I say, guys? I like fucking things up.
Lee.
It's still 6.
Yeah,
but-
it's still 6 apparently.
Oh well.
That's bizarre. Oh, because it says you're... Never mind. No, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
We'll deal with this later.
We'll deal with this later. I'm just confused. Why are you unable to see things? All right. So sorry, that was
Classic.
16 and what?
11.
All right. You guys enjoy your bathroom breaks. Niall, you are summoned forth by this ticket taker who does have a name tag, and it does say, "Hi, my name is Archibald Wallace."
All right.
Spell that for me. Archibald Wallace.
How many? Which way?
There are 6 of us. We're going to Flintgate.
To the capital. Proof of residency.
I'm gonna take out my military ID.
You flash your veterans discount coupon card.
Yep. Yes.
Hand it over.
Play.
You get a free.
You get a free Wendy's Baconator with every trip.
Don't tease me, sir.
Wendy's, you want to sponsor us? Because that would be dope.
Oh my god.
They
will-
are.
Every
They
time
are
we
will
have
dress
a
up as
train
Wendy for you,
episode, we
Wendy's.
give away Baconators.
I'll dress up as Wendy. I'll dye my
Mustache and all.
mustache red.
We'll all be Wendy.
Yeah, we all just show.
Wendy cosplay.
Yeah, we all just show up as Wendy. And we're like,
Oh no, guys.
Oh shit! You were supposed
Max
to be
the-
the Burger King.
Max the hamburger.
Hamburger. I'll be Ronald McDonald.
No.
Anyways,
Fuck Ronald.
That Ronald McDonald, that smiling bitch.
God damn.
I'm okay with this being an episode full of bits because I have no brain cells. But after this, we're playing some serious. Okay, anyways. He scans it over and begins copying all the information off the card into his ledger. Takes like a solid 5-10 minutes. Lovely. Jokes aside, in the bathroom, there are stalls. There are closed off areas.
I didn't think of that.
And someone is crying in the bathroom.
It's Kuno.
It is Kuno. He got lost and came back.
Somehow didn't see you when he went inside.
Kuno, no!
So yeah,
Just on the floor.
you hear a
No, somebody trapped him under a cup.
you hear
Yeah,
a
sorry.
deeper feminine voice crying in a few stalls over.
First off, I like to give myself. I never thought of that. First off, I like to give myself props that I entered a possible female bathroom by taking a guess / letting Kuno decide. Anyways, so deep female voice. Okay. Am I? Can I? I'm gonna knock on the stall and be like, hi, are you okay? Can I get you anything? Do you need a hug?
Go away.
But we just met.
We have not met. What kind of person just knocks on someone's stall? Leave me alone.
A kind of person that's worried about someone because they're crying.
I'm
Are
not
you
crying.
okay?
You're crying.
I mean, that's fair. We're always crying on the inside.
I don't think that's true.
What do you mean?
Well, look, see, it sounds like you stopped crying.
God damn
Got
it. Make a persuasion check, you motherfucker.
Bubbly will
You
disarm
just gaslit
anyone.
this person into laughing.
Fucking,
Wait, what am I
Aqua
doing?
can just disarm any situation
Persuasion.
all the
Persuasion.
time.
She's trained in social martial arts.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I don't think that's true because I got a 5.
You got a 5?
Oh, God.
I got a 5.
You hear whoever is in this stall kind of splashing water in the face. There's like a water basin that gets changed out fairly regularly for cleaning up after using the toilets.
Stall?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
in-
Sorry.
Yeah, just dunking their head
Rudiment-
in the hole.
My brain was
That's-
going. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? My brain just heard I splashed
heard me.
toilet water in my face.
Kuno,
But I know that's
Kuno
not what you
found the
meant.
bathrooms because he smelled the piss. Okay, it's everywhere.
No.
And the door opens and there is a just shy of 2 foot tall lady, a gnomish woman.
It's so pretty.
What do you want? Why are you here?
That's a lot of questions at once.
It's 2 questions.
That's one more than one.
She kind of pushes past you into like the corridor of bathrooms so that you're not like blocking her in the stall.
That's fair. If it helps, my name's Aquamarine.
That wasn't either of the questions.
Oh, right. What was the question? Why am I here? I had to go to the washroom, but then I heard you crying. And then, what was the other question?
What do you want?
I wanted to make sure you're okay.
Everything's fine.
I don't believe you.
Listen,
What?
I'm gonna make a statement that might deserve me getting slapped in the face, but I can imagine that someone of your
Probably.
kind is not from the Onzal Republic.
I don't even know what that is.
That answers my question. Neither am I. My family
So we.
was used to construct the railway here. And yet that does not afford me a seat to return to Flintgate. So, I'm a little frustrated.
Oh,
I'm gonna go buy a horse
no!
and make my way all the way to Flintgate,
Making my way.
basically on foot.
Oh, wait! What if I can help you?
I don't want your pity.
It's not pity. Excuse me, ma'am. It's not pity. I just see someone who's in need of help, and I'd like to help.
Why?
Because I'll feel good.
Just selfish reasons.
Oh my god.
It's chaotic good, bitch.
I I don't like you. But
Well,
what's your
you
plan?
haven't really. What's my what? Plan?
What's your plan? How are you gonna help me?
Well, there's a bunch of us right now trying to get a ticket. Maybe we can buy you one.
How are they getting a ticket?
Well, see, my really good friend, one of my best friends, his name is Niall. Apparently, he has this like weird passport thing that he's currently working on it right now. But if you and I go together, we can pull him to the side and ask.
Make another persuasion check.
God damn it! It's a +1. I don't like. Oh. That was cocked. Ooh, that's better. 14. Doesn't hurt to try.
I don't have any money.
We don't need your money.
There's a look of intense suspicion. All right, let's go meet your registered friend, I suppose.
Okay. Yay. Okay, wait. Can you wait right here? I actually came here
Can
to
I
pee.
leave the bathroom?
Yes, but will you not walk away?
Sure. I'll be outside.
Oh. Okay, wait. Before you go, can I know your name? Or a fake name, whatever. I just want to know what I can call you.
You can call me Isla.
So pretty, Isla. Does it mean anything? You know what? I'll ask later. I really have to
What
pee.
is your deal? And she walks out.
Okay.
Does Kuno hear all of this?
No, you're on the opposite bathroom. You're not in the same bathroom.
Bro, I feel like Kuno would have finished by the time.
Oh, so you're like waiting outside of her.
Like
yeah,
I imagine like by the time like
you hear
Aqua's-
a woman yell, "What is your problem?" and then walk out and walks almost into you. What are you doing outside this bathroom?
just waiting for a friend.
She mutters something under her breath. What's your passive perception again? 11?
11.
She walks away. She calls you a pervert and walks away.
Oh my god.
Aqua comes out, Kuno's just in a ball crying on the ground.
Aqua, you hear more crying.
That lady is really mean.
Is Isla still crying? No!
Kuno, you cry like a woman.
What does that even mean?
Fucking. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done.
Perfectly. I finished.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for
wrapped
letting
up and
me
everything.
know.
Did you wash your hands?
You wash
I
your
did wash
hands.
my hands. Thanks, Dad.
We all know
Okay.
Aqua didn't wash her hands.
No, because I'm already.
She just cast a little bit of water magic between her hands, rubbed them
He
together.
carries
and
Greg.
There's Greg.
wiped it off on Greg.
Ew.
My Greg
Oh,
wiped it off.
We need to move away from this subject right now.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Just
Can I
'cause
get out of the
frogs
bathroom
absorb
now?
water through their skin does not mean you can use them as toilet paper.
No. We
Can I
need
come out of the
to
bathroom
hurriedly walk away.
How did you elaborate?
You guys,
Oh,
the group
Fucking
is
hell.
still waiting for Archibald Wallace to finalize the information, and you all owe coin. The passenger fee for the classification that Niall is allowed to purchase is 12 gold per person,
Plus the 20 for horse.
plus the 20 for every horse. That is correct.
I paid for our new friend.
Moss.
We already
According
paid
to
for
my
those,
calculations,
right?
it's 32 gold.
Also, I found out I actually have 49 gold, so it's fine. I got money.
Tyler.
Yeah, my gold's fucked
What's
up.
that?
I lost all of it, so
We already paid for the horses, right?
Not yet.
You guys tell me.
Moss, who's
I thought we
turn-
paid at the.
then we tipped
Sorry,
the
this is-
valet.
I tipped the valet.
You guys tipped the valet. I remember.
Okay.
Moss, who covered it last? Was it me or you?
How much money do
Now,
you
I don't
have?
think you had spent any money,
Enough.
so whatever.
Oh no, it's converted to platinum, duh.
I mean, we
I
can
have,
pay
like-
for ourselves this time.
I just thought we had like a
I
thing
thought you had
going.
more than that.
I thought I had more than that too.
I mean, yeah, but this is a little more expensive than that. Than drinks and a night in a cheap town.
Yeah, but
Aqua, what was the gold split from the
if you'd
mine?
like to cover it,
hard to break a routine.
You're
I
more
thought it
than
was
welcome
98.
to cover it.
Yeah, it was 98 per
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
You can add that. I think you're.
So is that 64 gold?
Okay.
32 gold.
98 plus
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
you have
covering
100.
I'm covering Moss.
Yeah, so 64 gold.
Okay.
No, yeah, you have 108. Did you add 108 because I gave you 10?
Oh right.
I will cover me and Aqua, so that's
64 gold.
yeah, 64.
What? I have money. I have
Soren,
to pay
we
for
just
friend.
paying out of our
Wait,
pockets.
you don't know that.
You can pay for your friend.
Yeah,
and
as
then,
you guys are squaring
Aqua-
up the
or-
bill, I'll let you guys discuss who's paying what. I gotta trust y'all to do that. Niall, Aqua runs up to you while you're like mid pennying out what you owe.
Is there a problem, Aqua?
Niall.
Yeah,
I need a
yes.
friend. And they
In the
need
bathroom.
help. Yes.
Okay. What?
They need help. They need to get to. I already forget where they have to go, but they need to leave.
Flintgate.
The
Don't
Flintgate
say it in front of the agent.
and I promised them that we would take them because you were able to do it.
All right then.
I will pay. Sorry, that was loud.
Pardon me, Mr. Wallace.
Yes.
I did a miscount on the group. There's actually one extra person, which makes 7.
Are they part of your traveling company?
Yes.
Deception check.
I mean, they are now.
That is a 23.
Oh!
Suck it, bitch.
Versus
Uh-oh.
someone who's been in the job for a long time.
Plus 20 in
But how much does he care?
7 plus
18.
9
Wow.
is only a 16.
Not good enough.
Not good
Good job,
enough.
Niall.
Very well. And waits for you to pay up for Isla the Gnome.
I love the gnome. I love the gnome.
The carriage.
Do you love the gnome?
The carriage that is brought up is
Is Isla with me right now?
yeah, she's like walking with you.
Okay.
But she's kind of beside you and Niall right now.
Okay.
The cart that's brought up is for the most part comfortable as you guys begin to haul in. It is a closed roof carriage, so protecting you from the elements for the next 2.5 days to Dogport, where you will transfer over to the rail system. The seating arrangement is 3 benches. They face inward, and then the one in the middle does not have a back to it, so not as comfortable. Each bench can comfortably hold 3 people, so 9-seater total,
Including Moss.
including mine.
Do the 2 edge ones like face each other? So if you're sitting in the middle, or just you getting looked at? From
Yeah,
both sides?
100%. There's
Wait, how
clearly
tall
the
is
bench in the middle clearly used to be a table.
Amon claims a corner on one
How
of
tall is the
side
carriage? They're quite large. They're fitted for a wide range of folk. You can fit comfortably in here.
Cool. In the Feywild, it was sometimes a competition how small they could make their travel,
That's fucked up.
entourage.
There was
Ooh.
I remember there was the leaf boats. They made it so small you had to be a Kenku to fit in it. It was made specifically for Kenkus.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah, and they expected you to get in one of those to make it to the meeting on time.
And it was wild. I had to walk.
I had to walk.
Amon is claiming a corner of one of the side benches, so he's like against the railing of the cart.
Is anyone claiming the center?
Stop. Why are you like this? Why are you claiming
It's
the
going too
center?
slow.
Why are you claiming the center?
If no one's gonna do it, Kronos just gonna lay down across it.
No!
Just, like, in the middle, just like on his back.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh,
Okay, so
you
Kuno and
two.
Awkward just like lean back, like we're just leaning against each other.
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh wait, so it's like
It's
they're all
three-
facing the same way.
It's 3 benches. No, here, I'll
Like
draw
flat-
it for you on Foundry.
Like, are they? They're like benches, but
This
they
is
could
very
go back.
important for
It's
mechanics.
3 benches.
I like to picture things.
So the exterior ones are like this. And then the middle bench is just in the middle, the door to the...
Oh, so the exterior are facing inwards, and
Yes.
the middle one is just.
Yeah, and
Alright,
the
I'm
middle
gonna
one
go-
also
okay,
does
so-
not have a backer. So you have to lay down or have a painful back the whole time.
Yeah, I'm going. Nah.
Kuno is the type to take their shoes off on a plane.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's not wearing socks.
He's never wearing
Oh,
socks.
God. Put those dogs away.
Those dogs
And the
are
rippers
big.
away.
grippers away.
No, I'm not
Yay.
showing chat. It's a bunch of lines. There's nothing to see. Y'all want to see?
Okay.
Show us. Show.
Wait,
them.
wait, we
I
gotta
don't
move
have
all our
ShareX
characters.
set up, so I can't do a quick
Aw.
screenshot. For those who don't know, I after rebuilding my computer, I then took it out back and shot it in the back of the head and reinstalled
Nice.
everything on my
God.
computer from the ground up. So not everything is working as intended quite yet.
Look at the flowers, PC.
Just look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers.
Okay, so Soren's sitting beside Niall on one bench. Kuno and Aqua are sitting on the awful middle bench. Amon and Moss are sitting on the opposite end
There, I
bench.
figured it out. There you go.
Where is our new friend?
They fit
Yeah,
3
she's
people.
gonna-
They fit 3 people. So
Yeah,
and,
she's-
and it's a gnome.
So
they get to
this
choose
woman
between-
is a very small gnome. She's 1'9".
2 fit.
Oh my
2 foot.
God.
She
So
is
on either
a baby.
so on either bench,
No.
we've left her a middle seat.
You've left her a
Yeah,
middle seat,
yeah.
which is the rudest thing you could
Very
do.
uncomfortable.
It's so
between
Why
two
not? Sit with
weird.
us.
sit between 2 strangers.
Yeah. She's gonna sit as far away from Aqua as possible. Which
Oh.
unfortunately
God.
isn't anywhere because Aqua's in the middle. So she is gonna park herself between Amon and Moss.
Let's
Who,
go.
we're the least threatening.
Amon will turn towards them as they sit down and just kind of like give them a tip of the hat.
Watch
and then
your
look
hands.
Damn.
He just looks at his hands, watching them.
He's not very
She,
fast.
she blushes a little bit. This guy's either funny or stupid.
I'll take my eyes off you to watch my hands for a moment.
Hey! But,
Amon just starts flirting the hell out of this.
wait, hold on. I have
Out
a
of
sound
nowhere.
effect. I
Out of
learned this the other
character.
day. I have a sound effect for this.
Wait,
Hey.
come on, you have a thing for short people?
What can I say?
Okay, no, we gotta dive out of that real quick. This girl's 1'9".
I regret my entire life.
There's gotta be boundaries, man.
First, not the first campaign and the second campaign.
Amon the Rizzler? No, Amon has no game.
It was also
Just
my
wait till you-
joke.
Amon has
Just
zero
wait till you
game.
find out his backstory. This guy's got no game.
Amon has absolutely zero game.
No, zero.
Bro's got
riz.
negative riz.
I think I know someone to hook her up with. Stop trying to bed the gnome. Leave her alone. She's a hard-working lady.
Amon has -5 in Riz.
Stop.
That's his modifier, -5.
Let's see, what's your Riz stat?
Okay,
Different than charisma.
1.
you guys head off. You guys have 2.5 days of constant travel in this carriage.
In this-
There are no stops. So
Was it-
you tell me what you guys are doing.
I'm gonna. How much left do I have of the book? I've been working on it nonstop.
You whatever you have left, you will definitely be able to finish fairly quickly on this ride.
Yeah, because you don't have to like
Because I
worry
think-
about a horse or anything.
Yeah, because I think it was originally I think it was I was estimated like the trip to Christ are.
Yeah, I think there were enough distractions that I think it's fair to say
Fair enough.
it took a little bit longer. But you at this point, I'll say you're done. You just haven't taken the time to then put together all the pieces of what you just discovered, and are maybe not comfortable saying it out loud. But
No, of course not. I wouldn't tell no one. I'll just pull out the orb and look over at the gnome. You want to see something pretty cool?
I'm gonna show her the dream.
Sure.
It actually is pretty fucking cool. So
Here, take a hold of this. And Moss will... First, he's going to turn it upside down, which doesn't make any sense because it's a sphere. And it's going to be in the color-changing mode.
It's in the RGB mode? Okay.
In which it changes color to match the person's mood.
Yeah.
the mood rock.
And you give it to her to hold.
Vibe rock. Yep.
It turns a dark orange, which is fear.
Oh God.
Moss just looks over up at Amon. It's the same color as when I gave you the rook.
It's just kind of like just kind of like just a 1,000-yard stare.
Yikes.
Oh,
Fucking war flashbacks.
Niall is doing everything he can to ignore his surroundings.
Now, if you turn it up...
With the rock?
Sure, but once she's done with it, now if you turn it upside down, it'll do something even cooler.
She... Again, it's a sphere, it doesn't have a bottom.
Yep.
So it's like as big as her, probably.
It is massive.
It's as big as her head.
It's her entire...
Probably bigger.
Its entire head, neck, and shoulders. This thing's huge.
And it will start playing whatever she dreamt about last night.
Oh shit!
That is terrifying.
Right. Oh,
but it's like a cloudy, like wispy version of it.
It's not. Oh no, this poor lady.
Moss, give me a perception check, my guy.
Okay.
Why would
We're
Can I also do that because
assaulting
I'm intently
this
watching
random
the
lady.
What do you mean? I thought it would be cool to show them their. What is
Tyler,
it?
can I also make a perception
personal.
check? I'm
Yes.
intently
Like
watching.
if someone, a random stranger, was like, "Hey, here's this
Touch
mood
this
rock.
cool
Oh, let me
rock."
show you what you dreamt last night."
Oogly
Two
boogly.
different fucking things.
You're assuming that Moss is going to invade their private. It was a 10 total. I rolled a 4.
17 for me.
Okay, Amon. You see the image of... It's not super clear, but there are 3 men standing around someone on their hands and knees, kicking them. Repeatedly. Over and over and over again. Until Isla drops the orb.
Amon will catch it as it falls.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that?
It shows you your dreams?
God, a Warman lady. Why would you... What kind of magic trick is this?
It's a rock. Well, I mean, it's a
It,
magic orb. It shows you your dreams and changes colors based on how you're feeling.
It's normally supposed to calm people down. Amon is not looking at the orb now that he's holding it.
Yeah, Moss will take the orb quickly.
Yeah,
And,
just holding it out and be like, "Get this out of my
I
fucking."
don't want it.
Potato.
Yeah,
but
someone give the
it
orb to
can be
Niall real quick.
discomforting if you hold the orb and you actually had a bad dream.
Yeah, no
and then
shit.
Moss is gonna hold the orb over to Kuno.
Yeah, no, Kuno, realizing that last night he had night terrors, hands you back the orb.
It's like, hard pass.
Nobody wants the orb.
Nobody wants the orb.
A bit of me wants the orb, but
I hand the orb to Aqua.
can I see what mood I'm in?
What
How do we
What
do
mood are you in?
My brain just went curiosity, but I don't think that's a mood.
I mean, it's,
I mean,
it's,
no, that's
it's
a mood.
strong. It's a strong emotion. The rock kind of turns
Excited.
a light green.
Ooh. Pretty.
Someone read that as something else. It could be green with envy.
True.
Ooh.
My synesthete is going wild.
Okay. And I don't remember my dream last night, so let's rewatch it.
You just trapped in a room with everyone.
I'm
just
gonna
like
throw it
you're
to
not-
you, Aqua. What do you
Ripped
think
apart
Aqua
by
dreamed of
African
last
wild
night?
dogs.
Oh man.
That is
Okay.
fucked up.
I'm
Oh my
so
Oh, wait.
So, Aqua had a dream. Wait, let me roll up my blanket sleeves.
Oh
So,
goodness.
Aqua's dream was she's surrounded by many different types of animals, and we're all just frolicking in the meadow. And then at one point, I end up riding the Sphinx that kept attacking us because, like, you know, it's always been my dream to befriend an animal. So I'm on its back, and we're like just going on an adventure. I'm like,
Dream?
amazing.
Wait, you've never befriended an animal? Wait a minute.
No, not an animal, a beast.
Oh, I was about to say, Greg, blink twice if you need help.
Left means no, right means yes. I trained him that way. Oh man.
But yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yep, that's it. Okay, I give it back.
It's a nice little dream. Just surrounded by animals, living your best life.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Riding the Sphinx. Yep.
Why did I expect anything different?
Well, I think that was very interesting.
Oh, thanks, Kuno. I'll tiptoe through the window.
All right.
Oh,
Anybody
The
else want the orb?
I'm good.
First day of travel goes very relaxing. I don't think anything crazy happens.
Wait a minute. How many days is it gonna take us to get from Animalterra to Dogport?
2.5.
3.
Is there anywhere to sleep on this tram
Nope.
besides the seats?
Just lean back and sleep.
Me
Okay.
and Kuno are covered. We're holding each other up.
I was about to say you guys are leaning back to back to sleep.
We take turns.
Maybe you and Moss should have sat next to each other.
I can reach him from. I can reach over.
I can reach him.
Isla. We can
For
touch
tradition,
on.
for each day, I will roll even if it doesn't matter, just to see how poorly I roll. A 3.
F.
Uh,
At the start
Does
of this
Isla
journey,
just-
it is the 23rd of Banal, by the way.
We're running out of time.
3 of Banal.
does Isla go to sleep easily or no?
Are you trying to watch her sleep?
Amon is
weird.
going to lean up in
Moss
his
is gonna
corner
be awake the
and
whole
pull
time
and put his
anyways.
hat over his eyes and pretend like he's sleeping, but he's gonna watch her for like a good hour or two after everyone goes to bed to see if she goes to bed.
Yeah, the first night, she tries to fall asleep last. She waits for the rest of the party to kind of bed down. Gonna make a perception check to see if she thinks you're asleep.
Can I make a deception check?
Nah, not with that too. You're good.
Oh.
But she does eventually doze off.
Amon
It's
will
funny
add-
because Moss is just going to be looking at the book the whole time.
Yeah, as she dozes
Unfazed.
off, as she dozes off, Amon tips his hat back up and tries to make eye contact with Moss.
Were you
we'll-
watching them sleep until they were falling asleep?
He shrugs.
You know I don't sleep.
Yeah, no, but wanted to see. I saw what was happening in the orb.
Oh?
See if she was okay. It was.
Was it rather traumatic then?
Yeah, you could say that. Situation I've been in far too many times, and I know exactly how bad it can be on both sides.
Right. Okay. I won't inquire much more than that.
Just keep an eye on her, I guess.
Moss gestures to the small room that they're all in.
You never know.
Fair enough.
And then Amon will stretch out and put one of his feet next to Moss's foot on the ground, and we'll use that connection to start the feeding process as he goes to sleep.
You gonna play
It's
footsie?
actually,
Yeah, play footsies.
it's actually accidentally her foot, and she's.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit!
You just dementor her on the
Bruno,
front?
why are your feet over here?
His intertwined toes.
Yeah, I just hold Moss's toes.
That being said, I
Back
did
to the
finish
toes again.
translating the book. Can I read what it says while everyone's asleep?
You can.
Yes.
Call me Ishmael.
Jesus Christ.
Just immediately. It's so
And on the-
quick.
And on the seventh day, he rested.
It's just an undercommon translation of Moby Dick. It's just a full book.
Written
everything-
carved
why did
into
I-
the flesh of
Why did I
Amon's friend.
Why did I
On
translate
his
the title
bones.
last?
Okay.
Yeah, it was in a different language, so that it was backwards to forward.
It's written like manga. Yeah, it's back. It's just
Yeah, it's
backwards.
like
It was the B movie.
Oh no, the
Was
entire
that-
script.
Moss just throws this book out the.
Yeah.
Will this be someone else's problem?
Anyway,
It's how to summon the great white whale.
Oh, God.
come on, give me an intelligence check.
Oh,
With
boy.
advantage. Sorry, Moss.
I was about to say, I'm asleep.
Give me an intelligence check with advantage because you have studied the book. While Kuno was studying the blade, you were studying the book.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. Right. That'll help.
A dirty 20.
Oh.
With that roll, you realize early enough that you are reading a combination of... Now, to remind you, before I get into this is not a book. You do not know the order of which these runes need to be in. And you've done your best, and there's some context clues that make organizing them a little bit easier, and you've been around long enough to piece together a good portion of this. But it might not be perfect. This is both a spell and a journal entry. Now,
Okay.
even with being able to translate it, you can read the words and understand the meaning of them in terms of what each word is. You are still struggling to determine what the purpose of these runes are, but you do gather the following. The writing that you have a fairly good memory, and with a dirty 20 intelligence check, I'm going to give this to you. The writing that was carved into his torso, which was very small, wrapped around all of his ribs, right? Because he was just a skeleton by this point. is the most detailed, and thus you kept those together, forming a journal entry. The journal entry is: it has been 26,000 years since I have started this practice. The first 27 entrants have been disposed of. A new sun burst forward today. I'm going to move it. I want there to be a record. The keepers are not happy. The spell is not... Let's see. One moment, please.
This break is brought to you by that clock up there.
Yeah,
broken.
it's a little broken, but
It's broken,
Is doing
but it tries its best.
but it's cute.
Yeah, it's a little cat clock. I'm
It's a
trying to-
cat.
Wait, pointing over this way.
Thank you for the
Wait,
information.
opposite.
You fuckers. The spell
And
is
Wendy's.
enchantment and illusion based. It appears to be the outer workings of, well, the same as the language itself. I remember describing to you as being the root of languages that you do know. A few of them. This is the same language that the city was in. And the root of a language as old as Celestial must be thousands of years old. And the spell takes that same hold. I said enchantment and illusion because there are similarities in the handwriting. But the symbols you see, and that you were unable to translate because they are arcane, or are they, are beyond or before anything you've ever studied. You would need to take this to a very, very powerful mage to have any hope of identifying what this is designed to hold and what this is designed to hide. The one thing with the information provided and another journal entry carved into the twin femur bones of the body. She won't hold forever. In fact, I have already determined the date for escape. The keys will be in place. The guardians, however, are not up to me. I'm expecting a visit soon. Someone has to keep watch. Perhaps one of the newest students. Kyella, I think her name is. That's what you get. And with that, we're going to go to break.
What?
Ba-ba-ba.
Interesting. Was Devos a keeper at one point?
He's just a guy. He's just
Yeah,
a
because we
dude.
don't know if because that could be inscribed on his bones, and someone else could have inscribed it on his bones. Like
Yeah,
Devos could have
somebody
been just dead.
fucking
True.
somebody used him as a journal.
Yeah.
Yeah, dear
true.
diary, I'm inscribing.
Dear diary.
I also thought like
This
Oh
Amon
my
one,
just
God.
I'm prescribing
Dear Slim, I
some
wrote you, but you still ain't called. No,
Jesus. What were you saying, Bubbly?
Well, I thought the man that was in the tree, you just thought you saw your master.
No,
It wasn't-
everyone saw. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
everyone saw him.
everyone. His face didn't change. Amon just forgot who he was.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was Devos, who you guys don't know. You guys don't know that name.
Right.
I know the
Yeah,
band
who's-
Devo.
Yeah, from Ohio.
From Ohio.
Ohio.
This whole
Guys,
time I
thank
thought it
you
was like the
so
you were
much for
feared.
tuning in
It's
thus
like,
far. And we'll be back after we'll say top of the hour. We'll give us 13 minutes, a full break to exhale what we just.
wait, what?
Shanti says whip it?
Whip it? Why
Whip
are
it
we
good.
whipping it? Who's whipping it?
We're gonna kill
We all live.
Kyle. We're gonna
Alright,
kill
see you guys in a bit.
Kyle. We're gonna
Thanks,
kill
guys.
Kyle.
I have a fully grown baby.
Ah, we're
Fully saying,
back.
I'm baby.
I had the heart of a man and the strength of a baby.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
I have the heart of a lion and
Guys,
the feet of a
please let me
toddler.
out of this hell.
I have the heart of a man and the strength of a baby.
I resent this.
Baby,
also,
I have the
I'm
heart of
just-
a baby
I'm
and the
just
strength
three
of a
heads right
baby.
now. Let me fix that real quick. There we go.
The heart of a man.
The
and
mind
the strength
of a baby and
Guys,
the body of a
before
baby.
we
I'm-
hop back
I'm the
into
baby.
character, Colby, that's the first time the keepers have been mentioned
Yeah.
ever
Yeah.
Since my baby
Yeah.
died.
since your baby died. Your babies
At work.
died. At
My
work.
baby Wilkes.
What is
My
happening?
baby boy. He's my
Bubbly's trying
Look at how
to
they murdered.
resurrect the
Look
dead
at how
right
they
now.
what they did to my boy.
He's my baby boy.
It's something with your bit rate, so I think it's network related.
Okay, I'll just turn it off then.
Because no, you're doing great. Oh no, she's dead.
Oh.
We lost her. Bizarre. We'll figure it out after. It's all good.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi.
To save a little bit of time, Moss and Amon, you guys can feel free to continue role playing what you just discovered. Should you want to share it, Amon or Moss? If not, let me know.
Moss is.
How hard you thinking about it? 'Cause I'm feeding.
Oh no.
I mean, he's not. You're feeding off of the dreams of like
Oh, that's true.
a
That's
couple. Like you got to get through all those people first.
true. Yeah.
Sometimes.
yeah. Eventually.
One day you'll get there.
Not if he keeps wiping out towns.
Jesus.
Let me say there was plenty in there before Salt Creek.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Lots of Bay folk in there.
But no, Moss is like he sits there for a moment after reading the first one, kind of trying to like reading it again, thinking, am I just misreading the context? The sun, like, and then when he reads the next one, it sinks in that this is something like completely out of his depth, almost in a sense, but piques his curiosity even more, though he keeps it all to himself.
Okay, keep it to yourself. Anyone else? Anything anyone else wants to do? In the 2.5 days to Dogport.
I want to say like close to the middle of the second day. Amon will be kind of still be leaning in his corner, looking out across the landscape that's going by. And then he'll turn and look at Isla and just go, "Hey, you doing okay?"
I owe you and your friends a great deal for letting me travel with you, but no, I'm not doing okay. And with all due respect, I'm not looking to share or make friends.
Puts his hands up. Not my place.
Thank you.
Understand?
What
Just
are your guys' names? We've been traveling for 2 days.
Amon. I'm sure my friends can introduce themselves, but
I'm Moss.
Moss.
Sitting on the opposite side of the bench, listening.
And there's Soren over there, Niall, Aqua, and Kuno.
She kind of takes note of who you point out as who. Thank you. And
Not the pervert, by the way.
kind of shyly smiles. Good to know. I don't expect an answer after what I just said, but where are you guys headed?
Wherever they're pulling us. And he looks to the rest of the group. I think we're stopping in Flintgate for a while.
Have you ever been to Flintgate before?
Nope.
I haven't been anywhere near this entire continent.
Where are you
Ever.
from?
Long, long ways away. Different plane.
Different plane.
Yeah.
Different kind of far away.
Absolutely. I've been to the what's it called? The Plane of Fire before. Yeah, me and my family work as smithies of all sorts of different metals and stuff, and we go there for endless embers, which in the name of itself is a lie, because once they leave the Plane of Fire, they begin to burn out, but they last a lot longer than having to permanently stoke a forge. So I've been there before. Are you from somewhere that far away?
I'm not quite sure how the planes work, but I think we're closer than that.
Feywild.
I see. Never been to the Feywild. Full of a lot of elves and fancy folk, correct?
Yep.
You could say that.
Others too.
I'll make sure to not go there.
There's plenty of nice folk.
They have gnomes and
Yes,
others
they
as
have
well.
gnomes. Don't say it like it's some sort of minority quota.
I'm just saying, it's not just elves. Obviously, and he points at himself.
Well, to be fair, there's more elves
The
there than
Remnant
there are
are-
here.
The Remnant are there too. They're
They
quite
were-
lovely people.
Don't think I've heard of the Remnant.
Oh,
What's
well, they're a people forged from surviving, I guess, slaves of an old bygone war.
Whole bunch of different folks. Called
They were kind of
themselves-
mind controlled by the Black Star.
Just glazed eyes. No idea what you're talking about.
It's
So, yeah.
mostly
Kobolds,
made up of
goblins, bugbears,
I see.
kenku.
Oh my.
The conversation dwindles off a bit. You learn a few things about Isla. She is from a region of the Outer Lands, close to Thunderall. A unmarked village in between Biltza and Thunderall. That actually operates where a old druid circle used to reside.
Oh,
And
Cool.
the portal to the fire plane is no longer guarded. And so they
Yeah.
kind of use it. They have to keep it safe, but they use it for trade. And the gnomes of the Otherlands are very hardy people and have developed ways of protecting the region from the portals, the various portals, because there's quite a few in the Otherlands. without need of druids to protect them. Two and a half days later, in the afternoon of the 26th of Banal, last night's moon nearing full, you guys reach the slightly larger but still humble town of Dogport. You guys get out and stretch your legs for the first time in 2.5 days.
Oof.
And you have 3 hours before the train.
Niall, you know of any shops here? Place where we can stock up?
I can show you a general place.
Ooh,
Where should
yay!
we?
Okay. Kind of go looking for somewhere to shop. There is, speaking of general places, there is a general goods market. Kind of similar to the one you guys found in Crystar. There are various stalls there. Hopefully no one for now to kill this time. But there are a few vendors selling various meats. This town, weirdly enough, more so than HTML Indianapolis, is more of a merchant's area. Likely because the train actually resides here. There are a decent amount of goods that do stop their journey in Dogport. There are a number of people selling base weapons, traveler's supplies. There is someone on the corner trying to sell discounted train tickets to Analthere, which is a far, far journey. Yeah, you guys have the shop about you.
Ooh. I mean, Moss would definitely be keeping his eye out for anything exciting, either in the alchemical sense, the arcane sense, or in the just plain peculiar sense.
Sure. Make a give me a good old perception check.
Prosopadu.
I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I assist?
That is a 15.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. 15. And what were you kind of looking for? I know you said like interesting things, but like anything kind of specific you're thinking of?
Things more of the arcane or extravagant nature, I guess.
All right.
He's looking for that. I'm looking for like a metal worker.
A metal worker.
Like a
Okay.
like a smithy.
Ooh.
And I rolled a 16.
That's 16. And who else was rolling? Sorry.
I was gonna help Moss look
Cool.
because in general.
All right. Moss, you do find a couple nifty little doodads. Nothing
Nifty
crazy.
Dude.
You find there is a shopkeep selling. He has 2 scrolls and 3 regular potions of healing.
What are the scrolls?
You go up to the gentleman and he displays them. He has a scroll of acid splash and a scroll of inflict wounds.
Ooh. My good sir, how much are you willing to part with these for?
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them? My golly, we haven't had anyone come in here for scrolls in nearly a year. What's your offer?
Well, I'm rather new to, I'd say, the arcane craft as far as wizardry. What would you and your expertise say is a fair price? I trust you.
Well, This one's here, good for a little bit of acid, nothing too fancy, I imagine. I'd put that at about 20 gold, I think is fair.
20 gold?
Yeah.
Right. And
this one is a little bit more intense. It carries quite the hurt, I am told. I would wager... Ooh, he's not very arcane focused. I would wager about 80 gold.
80 gold. Now, perhaps if I were to purchase both of them, we could work out a slightly lower combined price.
Make a persuasion check, you fucker.
Yeah, you said yourself that it's been a year, so, just clear out stock.
Yes, they haven't been moved to the bin yet, but I appreciate your golly. And he gestures,
I'm trying to give you a bin,
to a bin. There is a bin of clearance items.
Can I look at the bin of clearance items?
Yeah, absolutely. What did you get, Moss?
18.
18. Let's call it 85. I think that's fair.
85?
For both.
For both. I'll hand him 4 platinum and 45 gold.
Absolutely. So you can add a scroll of acid splash and inflict wounds. In the clearance bin, there is a bottle and a weird looking hat. And
let me get this hat for Kuna.
A ring.
Ooh.
In a ring. I'm gonna get the bottle. It's a bottle, a hat, and a ring.
There's a bottle, a hat, and
Clearance bin.
I'm gonna.
The clearance bin has price tags on little strings and parchment.
Oh.
The hat, if you look at it, is a hat of disguise.
Oh.
And the crossed out. There are 5 crossed out prices before you see the actual current offer. So, in order of highest to lowest for crossed out prices, there is 7,500 gold, 69.99 gold, so 7,000, 5,000, 2,000. And the hat is currently in the clearance bin for 600 gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's more than we all have, and it'd be too much to like.
Yeah.
No, that's some kind of
I mean,
clearance.
That is a
sell,
crazy price for a hat.
But I'd rather sell the gemstones at a gemstone appraiser in Flintlock that we know for sure.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
we might have a special
it's just a head of disguise.
The bottle is marked down to 80 gold, down from 1,000.
Sold.
It is a ever smoking bottle.
Ooh.
Queen.
And then you.
And the
ever
ring
smoking bottle. Yeah.
Is a very, very powerful item. You guys might want to come back here because I rolled random and this is dope. It is a ring of necrotic resistance.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
it is
shit.
priced basely at 6,500 gold, and it is clearanced at 1,200.
Oh.
But 1,200 for resistance to a damage type is a very
That
good deal.
would be.
Especially knowing you love your necrotic.
I love necrotic damage. And this is random. I
The
rolled on
amount
a
of-
random table. As soon as you walked
Just
up to the
thinking-
shop, I rolled.
Just thinking the amount of times in just so far that I've randomly taken
Inflict
necrotic.
wounds. But also, yes, necrotic damage is a good damage type.
Oh.
Love that death damage.
Are we? Never mind. How much was this bottle?
Oh, for the bottle, I believe there's a tag on
80?
there. Put it at 60.
60?
That's fair. Well, sir, it was originally listed for over 500. I think that's quite the discount. I think that's, what is that? 88% off? That's a fair deal.
Do you place holds on any items for?
Yeah, I would like to place a hole in the ring if you.
Oh.
I mean, if you sell it, you sell it. But if you don't, keep it out.
Hold.
If we happen, I don't want to like not let you sell it if we never come back here. Because
How
I'm
about
not going
this?
out.
A gold a day.
Like, what do you
And it
mean?
will go towards the price if you come out to purchase. So if you want me to hold it for a month, that would be 30 gold. 2 months would be 60, etc. And that would go towards your price. But if you don't collect it in that 60 days, I pocket
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
for walking
Don't like
sales. I am a businessman.
That is a fair point.
I doubt we'll be back here in 60 days.
Where are
Don't
you
intend
traveling?
it. Flintlock right now, but
Flintgate?
further west.
Flintgate.
Flint Lake, but Gate.
You're going to Flint Lake outside of Flintgate? Hell yeah.
Going to Flint Lake outside of Gate.
It's a
Flint
beautiful
Gate.
resort. Right. Have you been to Flintgate before?
No, is this the furthest west I've been?
Yes, absolutely.
This is the furthest west I've been so far.
Right. Well, you really want this ring, right?
Really is more of a stretch, but it'd be nice.
I mean, you asked if I could put a hold on it. That's got to have some meaning. Tell you what. I will send this ring on your next train. Not in your possession. Through the merchants. I'll give it to Terry.
Where's this Terry?
I'll give you the name of his shop. But Terry will hold on to the ring in a little bit more central location. That will raise the price a little bit, as I'll have to cut Terry in.
Mm-hmm. How much? Well, you just
Well,
ballpark it.
I would have to communicate with Terry, but I imagine it's usually about a 25% bump. So that $6,000 ring becomes $1,200, becomes a measly $1,600. That's sure of heavily discounted. And if you don't buy it, Terry will send it back in a few months. We rotate stock out to Terry all the time.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
Right, all right.
Send it to just
And
Terry.
can I get some contact information? And he begins anything you give him, name and where you can be found, whatever, where you think you might be
Soren.
staying. Yeah, he collects all this info. Who else was looking around?
I was
Amon, what were you looking for?
like a smithy or a metal worker.
Okay. Good old Schmithy. Easily enough. There is not really a smithy. There is a table of blacksmith tools, weapons, shields, armors, like a conventional booth. It's not. There's no forge here for them to work on something. But they also have a selection of leathers as well that they use to adhere to armor to make it more comfortable, but also can make stuff from it as well. You approach a half dwarf. A dwarven man about 6 foot tall, appears to be half dwarf, half human.
How does what?
Hello.
Like,
Howdy.
Howdy. What do you want?
I don't want to presume, but do you know your medals from each other?
No, I just paint this charcoal on my face every morning. What are you here for?
Amon is going to unsling the staff spear thing that he got from the basement and
right.
hold it out. Holding it, like holding on to it, but holding it out for the guy to see and just be like, I want to know if you can tell me what kind of metal this is made from.
Jeez, where'd you find that?
You ask your customers every question in the world.
When they hold out a metal that isn't easily identifiable and ask for my services, genuinely, yes.
It was in an ancient tomb. I was there on an expedition.
Is it cursed?
Not that I know. I've been traveling with it for probably a couple weeks now, so nothing bad has happened to me.
Right. 10 gold, please.
Amon.
Everything for a fee.
Hmm.
Amon takes out 5 gold, puts it down, and says, "Half now, half when you tell me what the fuck it is."
I like you. Smart man. All right. And he takes the spear and walks behind. He doesn't have his equipment here, so he leaves, basically. One of the other patrons in the area, or one of the other like shopkeepers that run the booth with him, he'll be back. His shop's closed. Just give him a minute. What are the rest of you guys doing while Amon is awkwardly waiting for his custom order to be completed?
Oh yeah, I would have bought the. You said 60 for the ever smoking bottle.
Yes.
Let's see.
The smoking bottle is super cool. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius, heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum radius of 120 feet. You guys can cloud an entire city block.
Does it smell like Za?
It does smell like Za.
Let's go.
It actually smells like burnt rubber.
Oh no. It's literally just burnt rubber in a bottle. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get the everlasting smoke bottle. Love it.
For 60 gold. All right, well, I'm broke.
Aqua, Kuno, you troublemakers up to do anything?
I can't think of anything.
I actually can't either.
We're just...
It's all good. We're kind of just passing by. It's all good.
Raiding each other's hair.
We're actually just still in the train. We fell asleep. No one woke us up.
The car goes back. You're already half a day back.
Oh god.
You have to wait 4 whole days.
I'm assuming we're probably just like
Kuno's
window
just stuck in
shopping.
there for 3 months.
That's
where he's been.
Aqua's looking for more thread and finds the same thread as what you guys found in TriStar, and it's like 80% cheaper.
Oh no.
It's so cheap. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful.
Quick
It's just
question.
greatly
It was
overpriced.
Acid splash and inflict wounds,
Correct.
or
Correct.
okay, cool.
Quick question.
Niall, what about you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. It's more of a thing about inflicts wounds.
Go ahead.
Niall is just hanging out where the train's gonna come in. He's doing a lot of thinking.
Just chilling. All right.
He's just chilling, probably having a bit of an existential crisis, but what else is new, so...
Oh, no. Rip. Okay.
I mean, he just told everyone about the, demon in his head, so,
Everything's fine.
It's okay.
Great. All right.
Everything's fine.
Soren, go ahead.
Never mind.
Okay. Amon, eventually, this half-dwarf, half-human comes back. And he's walking, like, briskly, and he looks pissed off.
Amon looks worried.
He puts it on the table. I'm going to ask you again, and I'll give you your money back. And he puts 5 gold on the table. Where the fuck did you get this?
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Okay. I haven't rolled these days. 13? What's my insight? Yeah, +1, 13.
13. He is frustrated, and he wants this out of his possession immediately.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, what did you give him?
The
Spear.
spear that we found in the basement.
The religious
I
one.
found it
The fucking one of like
in the middle of a ceremonial circle in someone's basement.
And you don't know what this is.
Not a fucking clue.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
You're not lying.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
He just doesn't fucking believe you.
Didn't Kuno tell?
You kind of
No,
told him it was
Kuno-
very valuable.
You told me it was very valuable, but you didn't tell me what it was made of.
Kuno, did I tell you what it was made out of?
Yeah, it was made of
It was like
the
a
metal.
metal similar to Ethereum, but not
21
Like a
persuasion.
base version of Ethereum, I believe, right?
like yeah.
Yeah. What did you get, sorry?
Is that
21 persuasion.
21. Right. This is raw aether. All of this is controlled.
Oh shit!
You can't have this.
But I want it.
I understand.
I can't even be seen here with you. Need to take it and you need to leave.
Yeah. Okay. Shit.
Do not. You're going to Flintgate. Do not show anyone in Flintgate.
No.
How big is it?
How long
It's a
are we
spear.
carry this thing for?
It's a spear.
We gotta
But
throw
it
in the
just
ditch.
looks like somewhat like rare metal, like to the untrained eye, right?
Or is it
Yeah,
like
the
a
untrained
Beskar
eye.
spear?
Yeah. So
There's gonna be some trained eyes in
Beskar
Flintgate.
spear.
Now,
Shit.
Super shiny and
don't get me
obvious.
wrong. It's very valuable, but I don't know anywhere you could sell it safely and legally. You catch my drift?
There it is.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Before you ask, I'm not interested.
I assumed the way you were walking back up here. Well, thank you, and sorry for the trouble. And Amon will push the 5 gold back and take the spear and sling it back over his shoulder and walk away.
Okay. Unless there's anything else, you all get ready to board the choo-choo train.
Damn, I'm broke now.
Me fucking too.
Just gave him 5 gold as an apology.
Yeah.
Kuno, could I persuade you to get us the highest fucking cart?
Oh my god.
You looking in his purse?
Well, we're only allowed what Niall's allowed. We already bought
only
our
Niall.
ticket.
Yeah.
So,
Plus,
I'm not really a high class citizen.
Yeah, you have to be a citizen in order to do it.
That was
I'm just some guy with a gun.
Just some fucking
well,
guy.
it
You
Tyler said
either
that
have to be a
it's one
citizen or
ticket for like a
shoot
month.
people for the cause.
Correct, but
Tyler
it's
said it
limited
was
use.
one ticket for the month.
It's limited
So.
use with.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what? I have my ways. I'm gonna get us a fucking
Oh
highest
my.
fucking thing.
All right.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I'll
okay.
find a high dignitary to smoosh.
Seduce.
Maybe.
So, you guys head to the. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this.
Why?
You guys head to the train, and there is a board that is magically updating with arrival times, leave times, etc., etc. Like a flicker board. The train that you have a ticket for is called the Wailing Mason.
What?
Hey. No, who's the conductor?
No!
No, get me off this train!
I feel like I missed something.
It's a
Locus's
We'll get
tavern
there.
was called the
We'll
Wailing
get there.
Mason.
The Wailing Mason and the Word makes his triumphant return. It might just be a moniker. Who knows?
It'd be a tribute.
I said I was going to get the conductor's hat, guys.
Locus.
I swear
Yeah,
to
can I
Christ,
get
if he's
some
a fucking bartender.
Logus in chat, please?
some loggers.
Super loggers.
Can we get some loggers?
But yeah, it's actually a very similar layout, Soren, to where you guys were before. A large room, far side of it. There are 3 desks on the right leading outwards, and there are 2 desks on the left leading inwards. The ones on the right, Moss, as you get closer, are read the same way, the same classifications. The 2 on the left are for merchant imports and civilian traveler. Slightly different.
Oh, wait. Yeah, civilian travelers.
That's incoming, though.
Is there any
Dog.
outgoing?
Nope, just the 3 classifications again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The inner network of the Onslow Kingdom is heavily controlled. But you guys are... You guys are there?
We're on the train? Or
no,
not?
you can hear the trains, but you are getting in line for... Gotta go through security again.
Now that I'm looking at them, I definitely understand why you were confused about the construct suggestion.
Yes.
Because looking at these things, they do not look alive.
They're not.
No, they do not.
They're very loud.
Yes, they are.
Niall, just for reference,
smell.
the train that you have going out is the same train that you took coming in the Wailing Mason.
Okay. Interesting.
They're like giant metal snakes.
Kind of, yes.
yeah.
I mean, you see how it turns
But
like a couple miles that way?
snakes are
Like,
so much cooler, and they don't smell half as bad.
I mean,
That's fair.
you've never smelled a snake.
Especially from the inside.
What is this difference
This is
between a
from the
snake and a
inside.
regular snake?
Yeah.
There's like
snakes.
giant snakes. I've
smell
been
cool.
inside of a giant snake.
I was
Is that why you
friends
smell
with a
so bad?
giant snake.
Sometimes.
What's your point?
Is
You
that
would?
what you call them? Is that what you say? Oh.
I call them dire snakes.
Oh no!
I was
I don't know.
friends with a
Amon, I
giant
think you just
snake
make
one
things up.
time. Yeah, I've never heard of dire snake.
You see, he actually grins at that.
Oh, the
just start
first
making things
smile
up.
from Amon! Episode 14, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that was my job.
You don't have the right sense of humor, Aqua.
You see, he
I
grins
do.
because
It's called a stick.
Soren, you probably can guess. I don't know what your insight is, but it's probably very easy. He's grinning because you immediately knew what his bullshit was about. You immediately know that he was just making shit up.
So,
Do
you guys
Moss
get
just
in
plays
the-
along and
in the
Yes.
civilian queue, the dignitary queue, or the one that
For the
is for the
known.
owners.
Civilian.
Yeah, let Niall take the lead.
Dignitary.
Soren, where are you going?
I'm going to look for any like slightly elegant to very elegant and generally dressed any dignitary,
Yeah, he's gonna.
preferably female, because if I introduce with a kiss, I have a spell exactly for that. So
Oh, fuck me. I know exactly what's about to happen, and I'm not ready.
Just go kiss the dude.
I can kiss a dude's hand, but I'm
smack-
kissing a
just
female's
smack
hand
on
because it's
the-
more like I'm not gonna kiss him on the mouth. I kiss him on the hand, and that's all I need. It just says a kiss.
That's all you need. You do find the actual dignitary line only has 2 people in it. There is a family at the front,
Oh
all well
god.
dressed,
Can
and behind
can
them is a
I-
traveling woman alone.
I use my shift weave to change my clothes so it's more like elegant wear that we would have around the castle?
Absolutely, you can. You guys watch as
I've
Soren
been
just
waiting
kinda
for this, y'all.
shakes his fucking armor and it
Where
changes. What does it look like?
It's probably not. It's like probably all black with like gold tinge, like the same kind of overall look, but it's clean as hell. Like there's a hood, but it's like literally the same thing. There's like tinge of gold with red underling. Like he has a vest underneath, but he has sleeves instead of his wrappings. Like he has like long sleeves, covering his arms, and he does still have the wrappings underneath because that's not part of his shift weave. It's just his regular clothes.
Okay.
Kuno, should we be worried? What?
And just general like the same kind of the same look, like kind of desert dignitary, but like black, red, and gold instead of the white, red, and gold.
Okay. You walk up to the family or the woman traveling alone?
The woman traveling alone.
She is wearing a white like traveler's gown with like a jacket that's only over her shoulders. Her arms aren't actually in it, and she is holding a creature. Looks like a small bird that's just kind of on the back of her hand. You kind of approach her, and then she hears your footsteps. You don't say anything quite yet, but she turns, and she's got this heavy makeup. This appears to be a high elf, which means she looks a little pale, a little underfed, but otherwise healthy and beautiful. Yes.
Soren's going to bow low, like kind of low-ish, and like kind of extend his hand out for her to place it into it.
And do I know you? And gives you her hand.
No. But he's gonna bite his cheek and draw a little bit of blood. But I couldn't help but notice you across the way. I am Soren. And I'm gonna cast the Kiss of the Maiden.
Okay.
And as I bring her hand up to it and kiss, I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
I just like to imagine that you just like spit a little bit of blood on her and then kiss it.
No, I don't spit. It's on, but I do like. So what I do is like use my tongue to like kind of lick the blood around my lips, so it leaves a mark. But then the mark
you're
like
wearing lipstick.
And then it sinks into her skin.
Just
as
licking
I
your
do
lips
that.
right before you go in for a kiss.
I'm gonna roll my rune dice. DC is
15.
15.
Oh, thank God.
She is a civilian.
I was like, why is my spell save so low?
Wait,
And I was like,
no.
I forgot to change it from when I was
That's
at
a
16.
charm on an elf.
She's
It's
got
okay.
+0.
Oh no.
She
She
has
does not
advantage.
know if I cast it though. I'm pretty
She
sure.
does not. She has +0 because she is a base civilian, but she does have advantage because she is a high elf.
Shit, what was my fucking intelligence? Damn it, what was my intelligence? I actually zeroed it out.
Wisdom 15, correct?
Yeah.
The
Damn it.
first roll is a 9
Oh.
with advantage.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Is a 13.
Nice.
So what
She-
happens?
Congrats.
She falls in love with me, and I sacrificed however long. Shit, let me think because I'm trying to fix my intelligence while I'm doing this.
How many hit points did you sacrifice?
Shit, let me read it.
10 minutes for every hit point. So 6 per hour. So you could do a maximum of just shy of 5 hours.
Yeah, I would do 5 hours.
So you have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
No. I would do 4 hours, and could I do a short rest, regain, and cast it again?
At some point, you will have to do that, but you could. So you take 24 points of damage. You guys watch as, like, you're trying to be really elegant, so you're just, like, kicking the ground in agony, and she doesn't
Turns
see
into
it.
a raisin.
Yeah, you guys see, like, Soren, like...
Soren has experienced a lot of pain, so that it's like I'll do 3 hours, so 10 minutes for every hit point spent on the creature.
That's 18.
So 10 times 18. Okay, I'm doing 3 out.
Yeah, 12
4
hit
hours.
points.
Let's do 4 hours.
Okay, 6 hit points.
6 hit points, and then I can heal myself later.
Okay. Yeah, she is charmed by you. The charmed creature falls hopelessly in love with you. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Yeah.
Now, we'll argue semantics later, but if you recast it, does the original end, or will it top up? We shall determine with the dice roll in the future. But in the meantime...
Yeah.
In the meantime... Oh,
And
I'm so sorry I forgot your name. It's been so long.
it's okay. It's okay. Soren. It's Soren. And yours?
Oh, Ava. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Ava Anator. It's so nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too.
Are you
so
also
weird.
traveling to Analthere?
Shit.
I'm not gonna give you every piece of the pie.
Damn.
Convince her to change locations. Convince her to go to Flintgate.
Oh my god.
Now, Soren doesn't know this, because Soren has no way of knowing this, but Niall knows that all trains lead through Flintgate first. You just don't know that, so you're immediately just like, ah!
I have looked at maps,
Am I
though.
paying it? Can I like
You can
tell
make
what's
an
going on in this
intelligence check.
conversation?
Can I make a
Not
flat
yet.
intelligence?
I'm gonna let
Okay.
Can I make
Soren
a
fall
flat
flat on
and
his
like
face.
see if I kind of
Yeah.
like is there maps like anywhere around the area? Because I
No,
feel like
there
every
is-
train station.
There is a travel map.
Mhm.
Make a perception check, you fucker.
Even if I did see, I wouldn't say anything. I just watch because it's funny.
He just smirked. in the corner.
15.
15. It looks like there's just one straight line across.
I'm gonna say yes though. I'm gonna say yeah, because I'm gonna keep the bit as long as I can.
Hey. She has no
Is-
reason to disbelieve you, so you don't have to make a deception check. Oh, that's fantastic. What business do you have in Analthier? Listen, I am married. I know, but what are you looking for, Soren? She's blushing badly.
Soren
And
is like
the family ahead of her
Alone
is
with
wrapping
you.
Soren is like, I'm traveling to Analthier to look for someone.
up. Oh,
Not like that.
right.
Someone, family.
Well, safe travels. Oh, it's my turn. Take care.
Could I travel with you for a moment longer, and then I'll go to my car?
She raises her eyebrow. Make a persuasion check.
Do I have any type of advantage
The
because
DC
she
is much lower.
Okay.
There's a -5 to this 17 DC right now. So it's 12.
17.
You gotta beat a 12.
Well, I rolled a 12, so plus 2,
So you beat
14.
the DC.
Ah.
You know what? Why not? It'll be good to catch up. I don't remember what we've spoken about, but
I'm sure it'll come with time.
right. Well, it's our turn. Let's go. Did you already have a ticket?
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
What are you doing with a civilian ticket? Come on.
Someone
Sir,
gave it to
Ainsley,
me.
I need you to upgrade this
Someone
immediately,
gave it to me.
You bought it at the market?
Sorry, that is the worst excuse.
I know. No.
It's got your
Some
fucking
homeless
name
guy
on
gave
it.
me his
It's
ticket.
have my name on it.
That's your name on it. She
I'm-
takes out of
it
your
must
hand
have
and
been a
gives it
mix-up.
to the gentleman, whose name is Ainsley, by the way, and upgrades your ticket immediately to a unlimited dignitary ticket.
Jesus. My man gets access to the food cart. The whole fucking.
You know,
All
she's
right,
just
well-
gonna look for an old lady.
Look for another old lady. Soren, Ava leans in and kisses you on the cheek. Let's go. Shall we?
Yes.
Are we
Damn.
outside?
This is gonna
the
end
train?
only one way.
just-
Terribly.
I just want to clarify.
Did you take your
It's
luggage
just
with you?
you that's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just me.
Still in line for, like, a civilian.
Sign behind him and
Is
walks.
also
onto the
boarding the
cart.
Wailing Mason?
Yeah, it's the same train.
Does he?
Okay,
He
okay.
knows
okay.
when to get
It's
off,
like
right?
you just.
Can I see which way is the front of the train before stepping on?
Yeah, you board from the front. It's like an airplane, so you board through first
Okay.
class and then to the economy.
I
seats.
want to go. I want to see if I can see the way to the front of the train where the actual
the engines are.
engine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it up there. It'll take a little bit because you have to go down the track ladders, but you can get there.
Cool.
Soren,
I'm
you are
gonna go
brought. You are brought into cart 3. First cart.
Sounds fancy.
First cart is like reserved for like royalty. Second cart is for the gnomes and the owners, and the third cart is the first cart in first class. And you are given a third of a cart, which is about a 20 by 35 foot room
Jeez.
with dividing plates in
gonna
the
end
roof
terribly.
that can swing down.
We're just gonna break it.
There is a luxury California King on one side with a chandelier above it. It's not like a lover's suite. Like, it is still functional. There's office space. It's just very rich.
She's going to walk into your cart with only a towel, and you're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh my God.
Moss, you go to the
Hi.
engines.
Yeah, I want to go look at the choo-choo train.
Right, you go look at the choo-choo train. There is a classic, engine cart at the front. It is not like a real-life train with like coal out of the top of it or like steam coming out of it. It is this is magical.
What? A magical train?
Well, sorry, it's gnomish, so it's magitechnical. It's a combination of science and the arcane.
Do I see anybody?
You see workers kind of through like it's like yellow stained glass. Probably built from the inside, but you do see some.
Is there a way into the actual engine? The engine car.
You're trying to board the engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can get on there. Why not?
Niall is the equivalent of a parent with like all the child leashes, and there's just like
Yeah, you've repurposed Aqua's thread to wrap it around all of us.
Except
Little
for me.
fucking
just
bells
trying
on
to.
them. Yeah, you enter the train cart, and no one really stops to tell you to F off because they're all working and getting ready to start the next journey. You see two gnomes putting a glowing metallic rod into like a chamber, like a fucking fuel rod.
Ooh. That's hard. That goes fucking crazy.
It goes fucking hard. That goes
fucking
unbelievably
Yeah, Moss is
hard.
like looking around, like super impressed with everything.
Sure, yeah. As you
And
walk in, there's like a series of gears that kind of mimic across the top with axles.
Yeah.
And they're spinning into smaller and smaller gears that are turning quicker and quicker until it reaches where this fuel rod was just placed in. And now that it's in like this thing, it kind of starts rotating hyper fast like a centrifuge, to the point where you can no longer see it. Yeah, it's like 5 feet long, and it's spinning this way, so it's definitely a hazard, like it's coming at you. And you see them rotate a crank, and it rotates on like the circumference of a circle, and another centrifuge opens up, and they begin loading that one. In the center of that perimeter, which sticks into the front of the train, so like it's behind a sheath, like a metallic sheath that is the nose of the front cart. There is a circle of runes inscribed in the ground, and there are threads of sandlight, which is a type of light, kind of think of like a lava lamp, but instead of like chemicals in a liquid, it's sand suspended in air via magic. So sand is like an hourglass going to the bottom and then kind of bubbling up, reaching the top and going back into a siphon and down, and these are feeding directly into the runes.
Right. Okay, Moss is gonna like take a mental note of the runes just because they're interesting. And I'm gonna try and look around. Can I don't know, make perception or maybe even insight determine who might be like the most in charge?
Sure, yeah, you can absolutely make an insight check.
Sweet. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Damn.
There is
The pumpkin.
a gnome wearing what looks to be a suit that has been reinforced to live up to like dust and grit. It's like a work suit. And he is the one holding the tongs that are dropping the fuel rods in. Everyone else is kind of leaning on him and waiting for him to give direction. No one's speaking.
Moss is gonna kinda he wants to ask so many questions so badly, but he's picking up the vibe in the room. He's gonna find the most like out of the way spot and is just gonna stand there and watch everything until
Give me a
the
stealth
train.
check just to blend in.
That is.
I mean, a 7-foot-tall furball is gonna have a hard time blending in with some gnomes.
2 gnomes
Dressed
have
in
noticed him
pink
and
and
have
purple.
not said anything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they've noticed me. They just.
You say a 7?
You know. No, sorry, it's an 11.
Okay, not a whole lot better. Okay, yeah,
Episode is
you
not
continue with that.
sponsored by-
The rest of you normal adult people board the train. You guys are in cart 17. And you get onto the train.
Damn, we're far apart.
Your room
Yeah.
is, you are hundreds of feet apart.
Do we each have separate rooms?
No, absolutely not.
We're not rich enough for that.
When to
You
get
have
Get off in Flintlock or Flintgate.
17
Yeah,
is still
exactly
high
my
enough
point.
classification.
I do know that. Why we're going to Flintgate? What the hell?
Unfortunately, due to Niall's status, you guys are in arguably a barracks. There are bunks, there are sleeping quarters, and all the trains are English style. So there's a hallway on one side of the carriage all the way down, and then the rooms are off to one side, rather than in the middle and separated like American trains often are. But yeah, so you are in a barracks with how full was it today? Ooh, with 9 other people. There are 16 of you. Nope, minus 2. There are 14 of you, because 2 of you fuckers have fucked off. Each cart is about 50 feet long, so they are 16 times 50. They're 800 feet away from you, Soren. Just a heads up. This train is over 1,000 feet long.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is this? What can fucking Snowpiercer?
And so
Basically, that's kind of the method I was going after. Enjoy your
the
protein
barracks-
squares, gents.
Jesus. The barracks that we're in, it's just a completely open barracks room. There's
Yeah, it's
no
like the
separation.
undercarriage of a ship. It's just bunks and then common tables.
Okay.
But there are places to lay down.
Amon will kind of like slightly elbow Niall and will point to a pair of bunks that are in the corner.
Okay.
And then Amon will. I assume Amon is carrying Moss's stuff because Moss fucked off.
What?
I
Moss
assume
has
I'm-
Moss's stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Moss
We all
doesn't
are
have-
individually
Whatever.
carrying our stuff at all times. Like
No,
like,
Amon
Soren-
Amon has
Doesn't
been
say
carrying
that.
Moss's stuff like a turtle. So his
That's
stuff
why
is
he's
on
so-
the back.
Moss?
And
That's why he's
Moss's
so
bag is on the
grumpy.
front. Yeah, that's why he's so grumpy.
Moss
Moss
does
has stuff
not
in-
have very many belongings.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, I
carrying
don't
your
know.
like
I
probably a
was-
change of like coat and
Yeah,
clothes, a
like
little
change a cloak, like your
I
bedroll
don't-
and shit like that to
I
like
don't
claim
have
your
a change
spot.
of clothes.
As we move through this, guys, Moss, you're getting to the point where you're like, this train's probably ready to leave. They just stopped loading the centrifuges,
Mm-hmm.
and the travel from Dogport to Flintgate is about 6 days
on train.
All right.
on train.
I'm gonna spend a lot, as much time on that first day as they'll let me.
Okay,
Wait,
make a
What-
intelligence check.
where is Moss at? Like, is he in the front?
Yeah, he's ahead of you.
Yeah.
The utility
the
cart
engine?
is ahead. Yeah, he's in the engine room.
Another
Okay, that's what I
natural
figured.
20.
A natural 20. Okay, so you're smart enough to realize that this train is on purpose disconnected from the rest of the train, as in you can't walk from the engine cart to first class, which means once the train starts moving, you are trapped here for 6 days as a Dream Reaper.
Oh my god.
And that
All
20
right, Ma-
tells you, the DM is telling you, you need to leave before the train takes off. Or kill all these fucking gnomes.
Moss will leave.
Others.
And the rest of the train likely. Okay, Moss heads back. You have a ticket that's updated. It tells you cart 17. You get there.
You head back and you see Soren. Like,
Soren's feet's up. He's got Chardonnay in his hand already.
Do I pass through the dignitary
You
car?
do, yes, yeah.
Is there anyone like that's like leading me around anywhere?
No, you're unmanned.
No.
you're
I'm gonna
just-
look around at who's in the dignitary car.
Make a perception check.
Gonna make friends.
I'm sorry. What did you say you did? What did you do?
You said perception. It was a 15 again.
You see 2 dragonborn dressed in high quality platinum armor in the first cart.
Clean.
And they are yelling into a series of crystals. This appears to be some form of two-way communication. And they are barking commands at each other.
Oh, that's cool.
Woof woof bark.
The next cart is full of gnomes. Very wealthy businessman looking gnomes. And there's like 40 of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, their cart is nice, but it's just they always have a seat on the train.
Yep.
The third cart, you see Soren beginning to disrobe for a bath. No, I'm kidding. A bubble bath.
Maybe. Honestly, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
You take off all of your bandages in front of her.
Yeah, but he's still got a shift weave on, so he's still fully clothed. He takes that off last, just like suddenly full naked into the bathtub.
Butt ass naked.
It's honestly pretty dope.
Shift weaves into swim trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because it has to be the same shape, so it's like a bodysuit.
Yeah, it's
like a fucking scuba gear.
You're wearing an Olympic bodysuit, a swimming bodysuit. Yeah.
Like the ones that have like the pants. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Full pockets. Yeah.
like the Victorian. Yeah.
And you pass through a series of carts, and much like the fantastic movie and TV show Snowpiercer, the further you go, the rougher conditions you're in.
Yeah, I want to stop where the Dragonborns are, or at least go back.
Okay.
And are they still shouting?
They're just talking loudly. You imagine Draconic is just loud.
Right.
But they are.
I'm gonna tap on if they have a door or something.
One of them kind of looks up and he gestures something, like he kind of does this, and a Dragonborn you can't see kind of steps into the front area and opens the door.
Oh, hello.
And then Draconic just barks something at you.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Draconic.
Just keeps talking to Draconic.
Do you speak Elvish?
No. And he closes the door.
Oh. Fair enough. Alright, I'll assume no time for friendly conversation then.
I will say when the door opens, give me another perception check. I'm being very generous.
Oh, okay, that was way better. 23.
23. The dignitaries are wearing this platinum armor, and just because they were sitting, you couldn't see it, but they have cloaks that are kind of floofed over the chair, so it's hiding the back of the chairs that they're sitting on. And there is a symbol of like a triangular series of runes and like overlapping patterns. One moment as I upload it to the note.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's what you find.
We all
I'll
get to
upload that in
see.
a second. Gonna take a second. But do you eventually leave, or do you harass them any further?
I'll be like, if you change your mind, I'm just a passing dignitary from the Feywild looking to introduce themselves to anyone important in the material.
There's the symbol.
Ooh, that's so
wait,
cool.
Wait a minute.
That's so pretty.
Moss is like, God damn it.
God.
Moss is like, whoa, that's cool, and Mac and Bear are like, God damn.
God damn it.
Interesting.
Eventually, Moss will say you get back to cart 17. You find your friend.
Takes a long time. I try to talk with everyone.
It
on
does
the
take a long
dignitary
time.
cart.
The train has left. For the group that is in cart 17, the one thing about being 3 carts from the back that is convenient is the bathrooms, yes, but also the economy class trolley, the beverage and food trolley, because you're here for 6 days, so you need to be fed. For the economy class, starts at the back. And the reason for that is because the back 4 carts are the barracks for the military. And while this is a trade vessel first and a tourist attraction second, it is the easiest way for Flintgate to get troops to all corners of Valena quickly. This barracks can hold well over 100 soldiers, and there are 4 of them. So they can easily move a full platoon every week.
That's so cool.
When the cart gets to your door, you hear like a little bell, and now you've experienced this. You stayed in cart 19, close to the back. The food was warm. Range back a little. There is a man pushing the cart, and there's a helper behind him that has a smaller trolley that has various other items. Kind of balding at the top, tall with these like hazel muted green eyes, kind of sallowed cheeks and this pale skin, these bigger ears. Looks to be an older gentleman, human. And you remember last time, man, a few words. A bit odd. But he approaches, he goes row by row, so you guys are in the corner, so you guys are first. I imagine you're at the back corner, so coming from the rear, you guys are first up. Trolley's here.
What does that mean?
Food,
It's food, Aqua.
beverage,
Ooh.
poison.
Ooh.
He opens
Sir,
a little
you know how
shelf
to-
of wine and whiskey and other spirits and whatnot.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual poison. Oh, okay. What do you got for food?
Cindy, sandwich. And Cindy, the weird older lady, kind of puts her hands behind her back and pulls out 2 sandwiches and puts them up. And one of them looks to be, yeah, he like reverse hands, just like, and she's like fisting them, like she's smushing them a little bit, holding them in her hand.
Oh my.
Today we have lettuce and cucumber and spirit berry.
I want a spirit berry. How much is the spirit berry one?
Included in the fare.
Oh, oh, Niall, this is amazing.
Quick question.
I'll take one.
Logus takes it from Cindy and hands it to you, Bubbly.
Oh,
Aqua.
thank
Directly to Bubbly in your basement.
Only
Hands
Logus.
you
That's the
a
power of
spirit
Logus,
berry
man.
sandwich.
Logan.
As
I'm
the
going on a
cartsman,
trip,
Logus,
guys.
on the Wailing Mason,
Let's
delivers you
go.
some food.
Oh my. Is that actually what
That's-
the
That's what Logus looks like.
I
I mean, I
missed
found that image like
Logus.
4 years ago.
Does he
I was
or
hoping he was the
does
conductor.
the lady with him look similar to him? Like same shadowed skin and
no,
everything?
she looks
He's terrifying.
much older.
Oh my.
In terms
him?
of breaking the fourth wall for a second, Logus looks the exact same as when you guys saw him 358 years ago.
Got it. Cool.
I mean, I
breaking the
figured.
fourth wall for that one real quick.
That brief moment.
That
that I
brief
know.
Logus
moment.
fucking Pike in the house.
In the fucking house.
The cardsman.
The cards.
He's upgraded.
But no,
Yeah, he
Cindy.
spoke.
Cindy has
Bartender?
these two pigtails in graying hair that are not centered on her head, so one is higher than the other, and one is more forward than the other, and there's lots of loose hair that she didn't capture with the pigtails. And she runs her hand through her hair, and it's greasy, and there's like breadcrumbs and spirit berry sauce in her hair already, as she hands you the sandwich. And for you, children?
Does it smell burnt?
Honestly, this is the most
Could
words
I,
Logus ever put to us.
Get the
No, this is Cindy
cucumber
talking.
sandwich.
But Logus will be speaking.
Could I get a cucumber sandwich and a bottle of wine, please?
Bottle of wine. Which vintage? And she opens up her jacket. And there are 9 wine bottles.
I pray she's
Oh
a
my
trip.
god!
Oh no!
Help, I have fallen and I cannot get up.
Just glass.
Just laying on her tongue.
Kuna will take the 7th vintage.
Okay, so going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so bottom left.
Yep.
You take it. And it's got no label on it. It is a white frosted wine bottle with a date written on it. And the date is 700 to 710.
Oh? Is that old?
We're in like
1250s?
1200 or
Yeah, we're
yeah.
in-
It's-
Oh,
Is that old?
my.
Kinda like,
That's just on a train.
And
for
as
free?
you take it from
In your
her,
pocket.
she also gives you some water. You may need this.
sorry, is this included in the ticket price or should I pay?
No.
That's enough for me.
She doesn't give you a price.
Have any glasses?
We have our own.
No.
Wine or mug?
Oh.
Wine, please.
Okay. Right. I'll be back. Yep. And she runs away.
Take your time.
Full on speed?
Clink,
Full
clink,
speed?
clink, 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 clink.
See,
She's hauling ass.
these wine bottles, they're thick enough. When it hits something, it just bounces off.
Yes.
So it's actually foolproof
They're actually
for her
quite
because
safe.
if she trips, she'll just.
Logus
Bounce back up.
continues handing out food to the various party members.
Just cucumber, please.
Very well. Anything for dessert?
Sorry, I choked on my spit.
What do you have to offer?
Well, today is
Tuesday.
Cur Day. So
Tuesday.
I have this. And he's like pondering for a moment what dessert could be. And he pulls out a bowl of very warm, like you can see like the steam rising off. It looks like oatmeal. And there's little berries and like a slice of tomato on it. It's very like looks good.
Ooh.
Don't touch it.
Just don't touch the bowl of acid.
Just don't eat the oatmeal. It'll melt your
Sure,
gums.
I'll take it.
No.
well. Please
Do
let
it.
me know how it burns.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
And he keeps moving.
Oh.
Eventually, Cindy comes, click, 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 and she's got 8
Trips.
wine glasses, 4 in each hand.
Fucking trip.
She might.
It's you.
Ooh, it's
You-
a 5.
You should
That's
let
a
me
5.
take the
Can I use my
barrel
reaction
of
to catch
acid
her?
350 years
Kuno catches her
ago.
like this,
15
like-
feet away from you. You can't catch her, but you might be able to catch some of the 8 wine glasses that launch
I'm
out
going
of
for
her
as many
arms.
wine glasses as I can
Okay,
right
give
now.
me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I assist
Oh,
by
look,
shooting at a
Kuno.
mage hand?
You're gonna try catch one, not an assistance. You can try catch your own if you
Oh
want.
yeah, I'll try catching. I'll try catching
Sure.
one.
You guys should have let me take that barrel
What
of
am I
acid away
rolling?
from him.
Oh,
Yeah, but
just make a,
barrel
make
of
a
acid
spell
isn't why she's
attack.
tripping.
What's happening?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, but the thing is, if you were to take that barrel of acid, he probably would have just got pulled out another fucking barrel of acid.
it's
Maybe-
self-reloading, so
or
you would have dumped
maybe
it
it
out and then it would have filled back up.
Like literally, like
Or
the
maybe
floor
it
opens
would've-
up and
No,
shoots up
Mackenzie was
the-
just gonna take it for himself.
Absolutely the worst roll to have this on and waste it on. Natural 20 for a 27.
Okay, you catch
Yay!
2 wine glasses. What about you, Kuno? What'd you get?
13.
13. You catch 4. So 2 of them
Oh.
shatter, but you guys have 6 wine glasses.
all
They
the
are- they-
wine is gone.
They are very tall. The stem of the wine glass is like 8 inches.
That's a
I-
big ass wine.
It's a big ass
I-
wine glass.
I run up
chalice.
to her to like pick her up because she fell on her face.
She's already standing up. There is a little bit of glass embedded in like her shoulder and clavicle area, but she just starts picking it out and putting it in one of the buckets of water,
Oh, are
like
you
that
okay?
she's serving to people.
Oh, oh.
You know,
I love this because
honestly-
Bubbly is the only one who genuinely has no idea who Logus actually is, and I'm so here for it.
I'm glad Soren's not here.
Oh. Well, we'll get to that.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay. Logus eventually passes through the cabin. It takes a solid hour, which is why I said the food is much warmer in cart 19, because it's been 3 hours.
I'd prefer not to have a hot cucumber lettuce
It's
sandwich.
true.
I think it's
Everything
actually
is
better
cooked
served
in
cold.
acid. That's true. You gotta let it dry off.
Oh.
Niall, do you try the oatmeal?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Didn't you
Yeah,
eat the
kinda-
food on the way here?
Probably
No.
not dessert.
You might have a short memory.
Not the
I don't know.
dessert.
Not the dessert. Never the
Not the
oatmeal.
dessert. That's 13.
13. Okay. You take 1 point of acid damage, but you can't tell if it's just because it was so hot. It's not like, oh god, it's melting my flesh. It's like, oh god, I ate this too fast.
It's spicy.
Yeah, why is it spicy?
Why is it so spicy?
Very hot.
So spicy.
Soren,
Yeah.
Meow.
a... I can't believe I wrote this. I also didn't think you would be in this cart at all. This came out of nowhere. Coming from the front of the train. So again, your friends in the rear are the 4th
Hope
cart
he
to
died.
receive service, 17, 18, 19, 20. You were in the 3rd cart, so you're the 3rd cart to receive service. As a man who, for the sake of brevity, is described the same as Logus. However, his suit is purple with little gold tassels on the shoulder. And he is wearing a purple and black, or purple and white striped train conductor's hat. And he is not holding a food cart. He is holding a folded piece of very fancy looking paper. It appears to be a menu.
Ooh,
And
what's on the menu?
He approaches, I don't know where you are in the cabin, if you'd like to describe what you've been up to the last 3 hours.
Last 3 hours?
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yep.
so wore off.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
not yet.
she's
No,
not
no.
in my cart.
You
She's
said-
not
you
in my
said
cart,
4
right?
hours, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
You got an hour.
Oh.
But she's not in the cart with me right now. Like we're not in the same
currently
cart.
not. She appears to be mingling with some of the other guests.
Oh.
Okay, we got a plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna order right now.
Welcome to the Wailing Mason Resort. My name is Logus.
Yeah.
I am the conductor of the Wailing Mason, and I am here to take your order. Have you stayed with us before?
No,
Fantastic. Welcome.
9.
What are you thinking right now? 3, 2, 1. What is it?
Shit. Yeah, I'm thinking of everything else.
Speaking of shit.
No,
Do you say
this is a
shit?
character. No, I don't. It's not a character. That's not clearly not a German
Okay,
accent.
okay, hold on.
Soren says, food?
We do serve food. What are you thinking?
Do you have a menu?
No.
Is it something in your hand?
No. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? Fuck. What would Soren have eaten besides that's not broth and bread that he couldn't?
Fish.
Blood pudding.
I assume fish would be like a delicacy where you are.
Yeah, like a good fucking like halibut.
You say that?
Yeah.
Right. He opens the menu and he rips it in half, and the 2 pieces of paper turn into the ends of a serving tray.
Ooh.
What?
Your lunch is served, sir. He puts it down.
Okay.
It's got a strong,
Acidic
briny smell to it. But it is it's garnished beautifully with chunks of garlic and parmesan. It is very fanciful. There is enough halibut for like 4 people. And there are various sides that kind of pair well. Some pastas, some bread rolls, things like that, served with the halibut. And he clicks the serving tray, and 2 feet come out, and it sits restfully at the height of what would be appropriate for where you are currently. If there is anything else you need, simply call.
You said your name was Locus?
Yeah. My name is Logan.
Okay.
Oh, my heart.
Thank you again for staying in the Wailing Maze. Is your other guest to return?
I assume so. She's out mingling.
What?
Can you? I actually don't know. I mean, you said that.
As well.
Yeah. Can you fetch her?
No, I cannot. I'm not allowed. Will that be all?
Can I roll an insight check?
Of course.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Maybe you'll learn something Mackenzie couldn't.
25.
25 insight.
Actually, yeah, 25. I'm not going to guide it to myself.
The closest thing you can put Logus up against in terms of like creature would be some of the sentient machines that you saw in the various workshops that your father employed, and at times you had them as servants more so.
And fought?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's about all.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna go look for Ava.
Okay. As you get up and prepare yourself to go look, that is where we'll call tonight's session. We'll end it there.
Woo! Find out next week if Soren gets murdered, or
Blade.
or
Find out next
Or-
week if I get Logus's conductor hat.
Yo.
Find out next
you don't
week
even know
if
he has
Niall
it,
dies.
so
You don't
you're
even
stuck.
know.
Back there. You're stuck back there.
Thank you
I
so much for
know.
tuning in. The reveal of Logus in Patria 2
Thanks, Zombie.
is finally
Hey, everyone.
alive. And that's not all. There's lots more coming. Moss having put the pieces in mostly the right order for what the runes that were carved on the skeleton of Bevos was and what they could represent. We'll see y'all next week.
See you on the flippity
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Bye. Now y'all take care.
Y'all
Now
get
y'all
some
go to
sleep.
bed.
Y'all get some
I don't
sleep.
want to see
Take
anyone
care.
up now. Go
Now
to bed
y'all-
right
y'all
now
go-
after you're done,
y'all
after you're done watching
Y'all go
this.
to bed, y'all know you hear? You hear?
Go work.
You guys are so weird. You're just waiting for me to do the outro, but I'm delaying on purpose because y'all are being weird.
Now y'all
Fuck
get
it.
some
Y'all
shut eye.
just
tuck
keep doing it.
yourselves
Just
in.
keep doing it.
Y'all
Let's
get
go
some
to
shut eye.
work.
Don't let the
All right.
The key, or rather, a key, has been deciphered. Moss is beginning a path that will lead to sacrifice, that will lead to destiny. I wonder who will go first.